young nigga came up from the bottom. I told Smoke if he slipped, then I got him. I need a pint for the low, holla cider. Jig round shotgun with that chopper. It ain't no limit with this shit, except a shocker. Who would I be without my motherfucking doctor? Gang in this bitch, do my partners. You fuck with squad, I gotta knock you off the roster. Your bitch wanna suck some dick, it's gon' cost her. I ain't a shrimp like your nigga, I'm a boss. I'm a fast money boy, turn around gang member. If you ain't want your dick fuck, you shouldn't have came with her. She all on my dick, she love the way the chain glitter. I'm always on tip, I ain't scared of that nigga.
Yeah. We got a lot to talk about, so let's talk about it. Please, people hit me up. They telling me, they hitting me up. They saying, B, you gotta hurry up and get on. Let's talk about it. I'm like, what? Like, man, whoop, 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 whoop. I'm like, oh, no, my family just called me. And, no, oh, this ain't right. Orange, Tiger Pride, baby. Spirit week. We're going to get some spirit going on up in here. They don't want to put it nowhere else. We're going to put it all up over the wall. What is really good, man? This don't make no sense, man. It don't make no sense. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We got a special guest that's going to pop in. But I just want to say, before we even get started, we as a community, we got to stop playing, man. Come together. Real. You know what I'm saying? On what's going on out there. Give y'all a minute to come on in. Just up. 7 teachers in Muskegon Heights High School. Let's talk about it. They ain't telling the parents. Let's talk about it. Hey, let's talk about it. Man. 7 teachers, man.
I was the first brother of 5, doing whatever I had to do to survive. I'm not saying what I did was all right. Trying to break out of the ghetto was a day-to-day fight.
Then some people from Muskegon Heights High School, the City Hall, they get their checks and all. Let's talk about it. What's good? See, I was raised around. What's good, Coach? What's up? You know, what's going on? I was raised around real people, man. Real Tiger Pride, man. This ain't right, man. This ain't right. People not getting paid. They not getting their checks. Hey. No, Coach Fred, man. It's good. Time to speak up, man. It's time to speak up and speak out, man. This don't make no sense, man. You know, I got that. I'm bleeding that real orange and black. This it's hitting me different. It's hurting me. You know what I'm saying? Gonna turn this off real quick. It's hurting me. That's why I've been playing that Bobby Womack. You know what I'm saying? Across 110th Street. Across the street is getting it's getting hard out here, man. What is going on? The school losing Tiger Pride, man. I would never thought in a million years, man, I'd see this. I wouldn't even think of this. Oh man. Kids can't put up nothing for Spirit Week. 7 teachers in the schools. They taking the kids' phones. We gonna talk about it. Come on, get on up in here. We gonna talk about it. We talk about this gentrification and education. They all go together. I just want to know what we're gonna do as a community. You know what I'm saying? What we gonna do? We just gonna let it happen? Is it over? Just let me know. You know what I'm saying? Is y'all done fighting or is y'all just start? This one it get tight right here. You about to see who the warriors. You know, because there's a lot of stuff that I be seeing. Coach. For real, coach, you already know, man. You gotta speak up, man. Y'all taught us, man, be man first. You know what I'm saying? Be man. I can't be raised as a kid to bleed orange and black, and then when we get grown to forget about it. Or the values and the morals, man. You know, then we put people in office because we thinking they got the same values and morals as us. And then They doing other stuff. You know what I'm saying? It always got me in trouble too, speaking up. But you know what? Hey, man, somebody got to do it, man. You know, I can't just keep sitting back. If I just sit back and just let it fall while me saying nothing, I feel some type of way. I really do. I don't know about nobody else, but that's real, coach. That's why I say, man, people just got to come on up here to these city hall meetings. You know what I'm saying? These stamps got took. They can't get their checks up here at the city hall. Let's talk about it, Bill. They ain't tell us about that. You all in the meeting speaking, and you ain't say that. You ain't say they pay was gonna be they were gonna get their checks today. You didn't say that. Come on, man. You didn't say. You said everything else, but you didn't say that. Mm-mm, mm. You ain't even want to tell the people that you got the stamp took, man. It's crazy. I know you was mad when you see me right there standing by, and my man asked for a stamp back. Oh, you was like, you could have did it in front of anybody else, but him. I can't. I came and told you. I warned y'all. I say, man, hey, you got a stamp took. I don't know how these checks gonna go through. If you was from the city hall, then you know what I was talking about, man. See, everybody be thinking I'm be tripping. Then the city hall people be saying he don't know what he talking about, but it's so crazy. I always come up with the right things, man. You hit right on the nose, coach. You hit it right on the nose, coach. For real. Let me give you a star on this. That's what I've been saying. They not from the heights. They'll never understand the heights, the tiger pride. It's man, it's a big, 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 big misunderstanding with that. They don't understand the tiger pride. They just see it just a city and be like, oh, this is it. No. What happened to the parades? What happened to the programs for the kids? What happened to people up here got these programs to try to get home ownership, real home ownership, man? You know, this basketball games used to be packed. Football games used to be packed. Band used to be packed. Come on, that's real Tiger Pride. Orange and black. You see airbrush T-shirts, screen printed T-shirts. You see everybody coming down the street with something with orange and black on. Come on, man. Man, it's crazy, man. That's what we need to do, man. We don't need to put these people up in office, man, that don't really care about the city, man, for real. And they actions is showing right now. It ain't about what they telling us. They man, that's why I be wishing y'all just really come to the meetings, man. Because when they get up in there, man, people from the hood, that's smart. We got both education and we street smart. So you can just sit up in there and see what this man doing. You like, what? Why is you talking to us? That don't make no sense. Like, what is good? And y'all will see they said a lot of this stuff. I tried to warn y'all. Everybody say, man, they weren't like that. They ain't doing that. My people's them up there. Now y'all seeing. They said in a meeting. I've been studying that tape. I've been studying that tape. I've been studying. I'm gonna put it out on a little documentary. It's too much, man. You gotta break down everything they saying and seeing what's going on right now. This junk is just too crazy. I don't understand, coach. I be trying to figure it out, man. But people is mad up at that city hall, man. Bill, you wrong, man. Got them people working, man, and they ain't get it. I can't see right now what the city council is for. City council is for is the governor, but man, it's like chess. When you thinking about the city council, put it like this. I'm gonna put in so much easier term. It's gonna be all right. Check this out. Say if this was a household, the mayor is like your pops, right? He gonna go to work, come home. He the face of the family, right? Then you got you got your city clerk. Put it like this. The city clerk is like the mama, because she connect all the branches together. She makes sure they communicate real good, right? But the city manager is like the uncle with some money. You feel me? So when the daddy out, he out gone. You know, the uncle makes sure everybody get money. Man, man, yeah, you right, coach. Man, it's too much history. That's why I'm doing this, because it's too much history. But I'm gonna get right back to that. So peep this out. All right, so your uncle, where I left off, like your uncle, okay? Your uncle's like the city manager. He makes sure, you know what I'm saying, everybody paying them bills. He making sure your daddy is doing what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? If your daddy's slacking on something, he makes sure, hey, go pay that, hey, go make sure, hey, go tighten up. It's okay. So the city clerk is how we get the whole community involved to get all these pieces of papers that we need, to get all these licenses that we need, registrations that we need, records that we need. That's her. So look at her like that. She the mom. She keeping everything intact. You feel me? Okay. Then you got your city council. The city council is like your close cousins. Them. No, we'll call them your mama and brother and sister. No, we'll call them cousins. Make it easy. The city council is like your city council is like your close cousins. That's always up the house is always agreeing with your mama and them. You know what I'm saying? With your mama, your daddy, and your uncle. You know, so they all sit at a table and they all talk about family business. So family business is us. So think about us as the city is the kids. We the kids. So they trying to figure out how to make sure the family's straight. You know what I mean? And they not on their job. You got the daddy over here running wild. He just you go to the put it like this. I'm gonna tell you how you know he running wild. If you can go around the city, ask 20 random people who the mayor. And if they don't know it, he running wild because everybody should know the mayor. You know what I'm saying? City council. This is why the city clerk. This is why people was just so like, hey, you got to be a smart person to be in there because you're doing so many records and record keeping. I'm being straight. Yeah. Right, now you see what I'm saying, coach. The family ain't straight. So now they seeing that. They seeing that the family ain't straight and ain't taking care of the kids, which is us, and we left out here. They don't care about the school clothes or nothing. So now what we gonna do? What would you do in that predicament? What normal kids gonna do if they family ain't taking care of them? They gonna run to the streets. Now this the streets. We talking on Facebook. This the streets for us. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make our voice heard. This is too much. It's crazy. Man, I just read the article. I just put it up on my page. It's just too crazy. Why did we even hire this man when everybody else who you try to get a job for don't even want it? If you can't handle the money down there and nobody else, and they always, why do we even got it? Like this junk is crazy. Then the contract he signed in, wait, that mug. I'm talking about. He got a rapper contract. That mug so pissy. He pissy. I can't lie. He pissy. What do you say? It ain't too much room. You're right. You're right. There's sharks all around, huh? Coach, I seen so much, man. This junk is breaking my heart. It's like, man, you trying to ring the alarm bell. I done went up in there. They talking about lead paint, trying to keep stuff up on there. They selling the school. They trying to keep that a wrap. They ain't telling them people. I already knew the teachers. A lot of teachers left. People weren't paying attention. They had been saying that. I was trying to tell people like, hey man, they saying that these teachers leave and everybody, you ain't got no kids. Okay, cool. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing, man. I'm hearing from some real good sources. My sources ain't lying to me. They want the city to strive too. They see what's going on. There's a lot of people on the inside that's fighting for y'all, man. And y'all ain't even fighting. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's why I be trying to get people to understand, like, hey man, the city council ain't, man, you gotta understand, man, they run everything, man. You got you got people that's always agreeing if it's 4-3 every time. And the tiebreaker always going towards the other side, it's over. You don't get no. So, and they sharing the wealth. And that's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Coach, look, they sharing the wealth with each other, and I ain't tripping about nobody getting money because you supposed to. You know what I'm saying? I'm a capitalist. Hey, you got to get to this money. You know what I'm saying? And make sure your family's straight. But you can't be selfish where you can't let nobody else get money. What is that? What a pride at? What? We put you in office thinking you got tiger pride and you got selfish pride. That's crazy to me. That's crazy, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Coach Fred, man, when I went up in there and seen what was going on and to the people that was doing it, man, that shit hurt my soul. I ain't gonna lie. I can't lie. I can't even lie. That shit hurt my soul. That shit hurt my soul. I can't even lie. I'm like, what, y'all? I'm thinking they talking about somebody else. I'm like, man, they got such and such in them up there, man. They ain't doing that. Them the main ones that's doing it, man. Yeah, right, man. Stop lying. When I got to seeing, reading, and looking, researching, like, why all the fingers pointing at y'all, man? Man, it's just sad, man. It's sad. It's sad. It's so sad. And they doing so much other bull. But this is the main topic that people need to be on these schools. Man, that's the first thing to gentrification, man. The schools closed down, where the kids gonna go? They're gonna get pushed out the hood. Where they gonna go? Some of them ain't going in the hood. They ain't even going to school now. Come on, man. That's crazy. And people don't understand, man. People, they paying attention, man. They really paying attention. That's why I'm trying to fight for them. I'm trying to show them it's a different way. Sometimes you got to use your voice and stand up, man. I'm trying to show people, kids, like, hey, you ain't got to do it that way, bro. You can do it this way, bro. Just speak up. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to be real out the click, man. You can't just be phony all the damn time. You got to speak up. Being real sometimes is going against the norm. For real. And that junk hurt. I'm like, man, this junk crazy. I don't even know, coach. Who's that? Only can see some of the lives, comments, and I can see some. Okay, I see some over there. Okay. We about to do this then. I'm about to show y'all this. Because this junk about to get real quick. This don't make no sense, man. For people not to, man, this junk crazy, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I just don't understand it, man. I thought people had way more type of pride than that, man. I really thought, like, when I started telling people like, hey man, hey, they doing this and that, and they like really being slick to our grandparents and stuff in there. People was gonna march up in there. I can't be in there. I gotta work. I gotta work too. I called off to make sure everything was good too. It's crazy. I'm gonna show y'all this video though. I want y'all to understand what is. I'm so frustrated right now because this don't even make no sense. Then I got so much paperwork on these. Yeah, my God. I'm gonna show y'all what a city council is. Y'all can understand this a little better, man. 'Cause this junk is crazy, man. I'm so frustrated with these people, man. I don't know what to do. Like, man, y'all just taking away the education. Y'all just taking away the housing market. All we got is the water to get our money off on, and we only got a little bit of that to get it. And then the rest is revenue from the businesses in the city. And they leaving because they saying people over here with these water bills and junk. This junk is crazy. Like, for a business owner to say he had for a business owner to say he had them people coming in, they changed pipes and everything because the city don't say they had a leak. That's wrong. That's before this even came out with $1,000, and they telling people they got a silent leak, and they just had the last meeting when they was talking about not this meeting that just passed, the meeting before that. They was just talking about the water meters, how they got to get them recalibrated. Tell me you ain't did it yet. Y'all should have been did that. Once y'all sold the water, y'all should have got the stuff recalibrated. What the heck is going on? Like, come on, man. And y'all saying it ain't no lit. Hey, 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 coach, I can put you on right now if you want to get on. It ain't nothing, coach. I can send you this link. You can jump on with me right now before I even drop this video. All you need is your phone and some headsets. So if you ain't got no headsets, you can just go off there, just like FaceTime. I get you right on in here and we can kick it right now. Let me go to my Facebook to see if it's set. Let me see something. I'm gonna get on. Let me see. I'm gonna get coach on. Let me see. Uh-oh. You got it. Oh, you gotta add your mic and cam. Just gotta add a mic. Change your phones, putting the earbuds in. Bet. Yeah, we finna have somebody. Oh, there she go. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, how you doing? How
How
you
you
doing?
doing? I'm all right. You all right?
Yeah, I hear you on here though. I hear you.
Uh, so you hear me? You hear me? And this Miss Viral. This Miss Viral lady right now. Hey,
No,
they
I
loving
was
you.
just speaking for the kids, speaking for the kids.
They loving you right now though. But that's real talk though. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. That's what we need though. People just speak up. It's like that this junk is wrong. So what made you just pop up there? What happened? I just want to get like the backstory on it.
Well, for real, the backstory is I was getting called home. They was telling the kids, telling me that my kids wasn't at school and I stayed close to the school. And I finally just went up there like, what's going on? And my kids' classes was saying like to be announced. So I'm like, how is they at school with classes saying to be announced? So that's how I found out they didn't have any teachers. Like I said, it wasn't nothing personal. That's why I ain't put no names in it. Like that was straight just the truth. You know what I mean? Like it
Right,
was
right,
really wild, going wild in the school. Like everybody was all over the place. And like instead of just saying like they couldn't control it or they need help or they just like throwing it under the rug. I never said like the program that they was having was bad that was coming in. I never said that. It was just how they went about it and didn't inform and communicate that to the parents of the children that's going to the school. That was all.
Right. That was wrong. When I heard that, I'm like, see, I thought they sent off them things. And I'm like, when we go to them meetings and stuff, we like, okay, the next step for y'all is to start sending off stuff, you know what I'm saying? To get the stuff going.
Right,
But
right,
y'all
right.
informing nobody. Y'all just like, okay, well, we know, word them out. Come on, man, that ain't right. That ain't right.
But this is my thing though, and it's just straight from the how is everything a secret? And our kids is the one that go to the school, and none of y'all kids are in the district. So how can y'all speak for our kids in secretive? That's what
Right,
I'm saying. Everything is secret. Everything is closed all the time. Like that's all I be saying. If the kids can't speak or can't communicate the right way, then why wouldn't my kids go there? It ain't like I'm speaking from the outside in.
right, right, right,
So
right.
that all that's real. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I don't put no names out there. Like, cause we all one. We all contribute to it in some type of way.
Yeah. And you were just trying to warn parents, like, hey, look, this was going on because that's deep, man. We school, like you said, is an outlet.
Yep, it is. But see, it really is though, and not to have like a counselor to go to or somebody just to talk to. Like some kids that affects them. That's traumatizing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was just saying, like tomorrow, like it should be about the kids. I'm talking about rocking them stands like the old Tigers used to, like had them in the stands. I'm talking about for them boys. Like them boys been working hard. I'll be up at the school too.
Right,
Them
right,
boys been going hard, and that's what my heart at. Them kids, like the rest of that stuff don't matter. The back and forth, or the rest of that don't matter. Them
right,
kids was matter. Like they gotta understand, like there's more to life than just this. Like it's crazy.
right, right,
It's
right.
crazy. It's hurtful.
Yeah. And that's when I felt that I seen that I said, ooh wee. I said, man, this right here, that hit home. That gave me chills. And then you was like, y'all ain't even paying attention to the kids. Like, y'all want to tailgate. Y'all, that's why I've been telling them, like, how I went live and showed people, like, come on, y'all. This one at me when I know all this stuff was going down when they was saying about the water meters and everything. That's why I was trying to get them to come. I'm like, come on, y'all. Y'all gotta come. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
right,
They
right.
didn't come, and that's when and that's when they got to dropping everything like whoop 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 whoop. I'm like, gosh, this is crazy.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah,
believe it, man. I can't believe how they was doing it. And I was telling people like that Zoom, it's different, man. They get the pause and stuff, get the no, you need to hear the people that's in the back that's talking.
yeah. But it's kind of deeper than that. Like you know what I mean. It ain't something that you can just like we can just like chit chat. Like you know what I mean. It's way deeper
Oh
than that.
yeah, I
And
know it
like
was.
and if you ain't trying to follow the agenda and
Dang,
what's going on, you gotta move around. Like and you either gonna be with it or you gonna be against it. So you either gotta move around or y'all can have that. I see it. I'm woke, baby. So
yeah,
I ain't about to play. I don't play with that type of fire. I don't do that. And you know what I mean? Like I can't play with that type of fire. I ain't even
yeah,
grow up like that, baby. I don't even know how to be shisty like that.
man. And
So
that's
you
what I was.
just gotta sometimes remove yourself for something like that. You get so comfortable. You know what I mean? Maybe God trying to shake you up a little bit. You gotta get uncomfortable.
Yeah,
New
you
is
got.
okay. You know what I mean? New is okay.
Yeah, yeah. And that's what I was asking, like, so what it is, but it's just how they did it. It was so grimy though, man. You could have just said, like, hey, we gotta do this, this is the only way, you know what I'm saying? And gave people a choice, but you didn't even give people a choice.
Right, right. Because we knew nothing about it, and nobody would have never knew if I didn't say anything. I believe. I think they were just gonna keep running with it.
Hey, you know
I,
what?
I,
They was, hey, cause you seen me saying stuff and people was looking at me like, man, I seen the sneak this and all on the book. I was just laughing. I'm like, cause y'all kids go there, but you trying to sneak this me, and I'm warning you about what's going on. Then when you
right.
came down, I say, oh it didn't hit. This didn't hit close to home. I'm like, God dang. I'm like, this.
Yeah, but like I ain't had really had no bad. no bad reflexes or nothing that's coming my way or nothing like that. But it's just like I had to say something and I had to say something soon. And God told me to say it. So like I had to. I ain't even no politic I don't even be getting off into all that. I just want to have a good education and be done with it. But when it
Right,
get to getting deep and affecting your kids mentally,
man.
like for real, like it wasn't about no tailgating to me because them kids couldn't even do nothing in the school. That after I put that video out, they told them, "Oh, y'all can have a spirit week now."
Man, man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's just deeper than that. It's kind of, you can't really just blame nobody because it's like who to blame. You know what I mean? Everybody throwing everybody under the rug. You know what I mean? So it's who is there
Right,
to blame?
right. And that's the crazy thing. It's like that, and that's why that's why I've been telling them everybody, but like, why you be on them? Why you be on them? Look, Coach Fred said, Dre, he said he watched you grow up. He's so proud of you. Yeah, that's what's up. Hey,
Yeah,
but that's like what we seeing is like that's why I'm trying to tell you, like, why you want Bill so much? Because he handling the money. So he the main thing. That's where the money come from. That's who handle the business on this side. You got to go to the superintendents and the council members over there. I mean,
but
it's
but if you don't have a superintendent, who's there to go to?
that's what I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying. I didn't know all I heard. You know what I'm saying? I've been hearing like there was one there, but somebody was playing like because somebody was on vacation. So they had him up there. I'm like, okay, well that's cool. But then I got to doing some more research. I had to look at some emails. I'm going back and I'm like, oh, that's what they were saying. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah,
Yeah.
she on point. She definitely on point. That's why
And
I was like,
it's just the truth though. Like it ain't nothing, not trying to bash nobody or nothing
yeah,
like that. It's just the truth.
they
And
can't
if
say
that's what y'all did with the school, go ahead.
no, no. Go ahead.
No,
I
I was
was
just saying if that's what they did with the school, that would have been okay. Just communicate that to people, but you can't keep trying to run a school with no teachers in it. Like my kids are in the 11th grade. So these are their last 2 years of school. So it ain't no play or no
right,
coloring. Like they've been real life coloring,
right, right.
coloring, like word searches, and they don't even have a curriculum yet.
So they,
Last meet
oh my gosh, how long they been in school?
since August 29th.
And they ain't got no man. I know, man. If good brother Harris was up and down, I know he'd be going nuts right now. Like, what
And
he?
I'm just saying, like, we got to put out the positive. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of positive that's going on around here. Like, don't get me wrong, but the light is shining now. Like, so whatever under that light, when it get the shining bright, when the light turn to you, all them shadows gonna come out. So it ain't not one person or just trying to like. No, I'm not bashing the Heights at all. I stay right here in the Heights.
Yeah, I'm in the heights too. You know, I
So
believe.
that's not what I'm doing. So.
That's what I'm like. I keep telling they be like, "Why you on?" I'm like, I'm not trying to bash. Like when they saying about that girl, the city clerk. I'm like, I'm not bashing her. I'm just saying if you're not certified, you're not qualified. This is why we in a predicament now because we don't got the right people in the right positions. And
Hmm.
people gotta understand that it's not bashing people when I say is she a good person, but I'm saying is she qualified for the job? No. Is Bell a good person? I don't know him personally. Is he qualified for this job? No. Look at the stuff he doing. Is the superintendents them or whoever a play? They ain't good for the job because ain't nobody there. So what's going on? If ain't nobody there, how the school's being ran?
Yep,
What's really going on? And then the city
that's
manager,
all.
oh, he been running the school districts and he made him number one. Okay, well, what school and why you ain't do us? You work for us, like
That, you know why I ain't gonna? I'm gonna kick it to you. I'm gonna keep it real. They be laughing, bro. They be laughing. Like I'm talking about, we be talking and just talking so much. Like they just be Like it's no credentials behind, you know what I mean? So that's what they be on. So you gotta kind of think how they think and move how they move. Like you have to. Like you can't use the be fair, ain't no fair. There's no fair. You can't
No
use the
fair.
fair word.
No, you can't. They already disrespect us, so they didn't beat us up, and you want me to say yes, sir?
You just gotta be loyal. Loyal. That's it. Loyalty. You can't be fair. You just gotta be loyal.
That's a
People
slave.
gon' like, yeah. Like it's and they laughing like, look at them on, like, for real though, for
I
real. They
know.
they insult your intelligence quick though.
You you
That's why
see
I
how
said I'm talking for the kids, baby. Y'all can have that. Like y'all can have that because we got a choice to stay in the heights and deal with the water. That's our choice to do that. But I'm saying like with them kids, now y'all tapping into the wrong thing. Now I gotta say something. Now I have to say something. When it comes to my kids and I have to say something on their behalf because they can't speak up at the, you know what I mean? I have to say something.
but that's your job though. That's as
Yeah.
us as parents, man. We supposed to protect our kids, man.
Yep. Yep.
That's what we here for. I lay my life on the line for mine. I'm talking about,
Yeah. Of
you know what
course. Of
I
course.
it's, that's their parent. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be like, that was powerful. That's why I'm like that. I know it hurt. That's why I was want to ask you another question. Like, do you think the tradition? What you think about the tradition? You think that it's gone now? Like the bleed orange and black, the tiger pride. How you feel about that?
Actually, I don't. Like the pride is there, but they still celebrating the old Tigers. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So now at this point, it's like, what are we celebrating if the kids is hurting? You know what I
right,
mean? They still partying off the memories, which is okay. That's
right,
cool. That's what we living off of. That's what we have. Them kids don't have that. They ain't
right.
gonna have them memories like we had. So
No,
when it's time for their reunion to come up, or if the school's still there, when they come, what they gonna be doing? Just imagine.
just imagine.
They don't even know what a committee is.
That's crazy.
Like that's what I'm talking about. Like, what about that? They ain't even got no jackets on. They ain't even walking through game day. They used to be coming through the halls with their jerseys on. Like, let's go.
You hear me? Everybody coming through there with their jerseys, is orange and black. We got makeup all on the faces,
Yeah,
half black. We in there.
okay.
I'm talking about we barely went to class. People just walking around. Security guards like, hey, saying them like, hey, don't y'all get the tripping. Hey, we straight.
Yep.
Baby, the game, we ain't trying to get kicked out. The game.
Yeah.
Man,
Yep.
they ain't got that pride no more.
So it's just they some
Yeah.
little cubs, so they kind of roaring a little bit. They be trying their hardest though. I be seeing them push. They be pushing. They
That's
be pushing. My kids in the band, so they be pushing. They
that,
really be pushing.
that's dope. That's real dope right there. Cause that band, man, people don't understand. I love band. That band, we was in it. So band,
Okay. Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Band and football is like two of the things that I think a kid need in their life. Boy or girl.
Yeah.
They got, I
They
mean,
need just structure, period. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with that.
nothing. There's nothing wrong with people that you grew up with. Like we got look, oh one boy Ed up on the dynasty. You know what I mean? Like Coach Fred up on here knew me as a kid. Man, see me now.
Why I can't see nobody chats or nothing?
I don't know because I got them on all three platforms, so I don't know which platform it is. It just say,
Oh,
oh, it's
okay. Okay. I'm on the YouTube platform. Okay.
yeah. Go on Facebook and you can see because that's where most of all the comments coming from.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I was just trying to get people to matter of fact, yep, you real. Go like and subscribe to their YouTube page, Mr. Legendary.
Okay. I was trying to promote.
Real, you know what I mean? I appreciate
Yo.
that. You know what I'm saying? Get them lights up on there, get them subs up, because I'm doing this for y'all, man. You know what I mean? For real.
Yeah.
We gotta spread the word. We gotta say what's up, because there's people that's out of town. You know what I'm saying? That there's like they can't believe what's going on. I'm telling them, they like, man, that ain't what's going on, CB.
But
You
they
got
can still show out. They can still come up there and be in the stands. I'm talking about and rock them stands out for them boys so they can win.
yeah, yeah,
They don't need to be walking out with a already we lost. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let them feel good when they see them people like, dang, these stands full. Like I just looked at Muskegon the picture they had on the news at Muskegon at a football game, it was thousands of people there.
Hey, that motherfucker. I seen that work. I said, ooh, they
Like
back.
I salute them for real, like for real. They did exactly what they were supposed to do with their money.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, man. It's just all. And that's why I never understood. I feel like, it's like competition is good, right? And Muskegon Heights was so like brother and sister, like brother. We had this brother friendship. You know what I mean? Like it's cool, but it was like the rivalries. But the rivalries made us good because all them athletes from Heights and Muskegon was the top athletes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what school they went to, they be top athletes. They
Yep.
won championships, running backs, basketball players, top athletes. So that's why I'd be like, we needed that competition, and we supposed to kept it with the schools and kept it up and be like, yeah, we all doing good up in here. So we bear this Muskegon name. So
Yeah.
show off for the Muskegon name. Like this where we at. We bear the Muskegon Heights. We should show out. Like that's
Right.
why people like you repping them. Yeah, I'm repping them. I rep Muskegon. I rep Muskegon Heights. I'm from there. I love Muskegon. I'm a tiger though. Everybody know when I go anywhere downtown, they know I'm a tiger. I blend
In a minute, like for real, if we don't act soon, it's gonna just be Muskegon, just period. Like they ain't
what they say, some ladder. It ain't gonna be a heights. It's gonna be some ladders, the new ladders.
just it come on. It's a tourist town. They turning it back into a tourist town. We got the beach, we got the lake hawks, we got the like. Come on, like
Attention. They gentrification like a mud. They finna push everybody out. They're like, this the prime location, but it's nothing but black folks here. Yeah,
it is, and this the place you want to retire. It's cool. You on the lake,
right. Easy. 5 minutes. I can get in the car right now. Show and be
so
at the lake, be chilling.
that's what I said. We either gonna talk about it or we gonna get a piece of our own pie. We eat like for real though, cause baby, they moving right now. You know what
Right.
I mean? Right now.
I seen them investors up there. You hear me? And they was talking on the slide when they stepped out that room and talk about how they want to buy up everything. I'm like, oh, it's gonna get tight. It's gonna get tight, man. That's why I was like, oh my gosh. I came straight to this mud, jumped straight on this mud, like, hey y'all, please make sure y'all taxes right. Please make
Hmm.
sure y'all houses right. Cause these people here, they ain't finna play no games with y'all. Once they get y'all house, you finna fight to get it back. And it's gonna be
But
real.
but sometimes when it's a certain amount of money you ain't never had before, it's called being I don't want to say it, but a sellout. You know what I mean?
Sell,
So
and that's what they is.
I
Sell
can't
out.
get this deep on here. You gonna get me killed.
Okay, I mean, hey, we don't go as far, but hey, whatever you want to say, you want to say. We just keeping it. They can't kill us. We not disrespecting nobody. We not talking crazy about nobody. We just being real because real is real, and this is
But
what
in
we know.
in general, in general though, in general, it's sellouts ain't it ain't that's still in. That's still a thing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So you gotta right now you gotta have them that money. You gotta have some money.
and that's what I be
Like
saying.
it
Telling
ain't about everything, but it got a lot to do with, it's right up there with oxygen. Okay.
it, it, it definitely is because that's what all they be banking off of is the money. And they looking like, yeah, I just give me a piece of pie of this, give me a little piece of pie of this, and they can't
Yeah,
say
that
I don't.
that
They can't say
because of money.
there ain't nothing right. So some some ain't right.
They just didn't invest in they didn't invest it right. They didn't do the right thing because if they would have flipped it and put it back in the community the way it was supposed to be, it's a lot of people that's very good entrepreneurs that could have, if they just had that chance, that their business would have excelled. But everybody just trying to be so greedy and thinking people want handouts. Like, no, I'll buy this building. Just let me have a chance to get that mug.
Just let me.
Let me, can I get it?
You trying to help me build wealth because you seen I've been around here for years and I'm trying to
Yeah.
help. But they don't be on that. They be on we gon' we gonna keep this for ourselves. So no, I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna get this building. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it and stuff. Like, come on, man. If you got so many houses and these mugs ain't nobody occupied in the mugs, sell the mugs, man. Please,
Right.
just sell them and let somebody a family get in them because that's generating wealth in the Muskegon. If 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 all these houses is not occupied, we ain't getting no money off them. They just sitting. So the city is decreasing. They know that though. They see them numbers. They know
There you go. There you
that
go.
worried about words. They worried about numbers. They get on here and be like, yeah, try to talk all soft. Yeah, we've been trying to help y'all out, man. We got a lot of good things coming to Muskegon Heights. Like they paying for it, but we got a grant for this money from this over here. What you doing for the grant? They don't want to tell us that. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to tell us what they doing to get the grant. They just say, "Oh, we got a grant. Yeah, $250,000 to put a phone right here. We gonna put it right." What? With the city down. Why I want to see some water right now, man? You need all the water we can save. We just sold half our water supply.
Okay.
We only got it
No,
for
for
water.
real. Yeah.
Shoot,
Yeah.
that's
That's
money. That's why they taxing people on these water bills because that's our income, and people
that's what
not.
I said. And earlier when they was talking about that, that is right because mine was what 70 some dollars and it jumped to like 125 like within a couple days and I just had paid it and mine is never late.
And
Ever.
man, I done seen so many things. That's why I was listening, and I seen on Facebook, and I was peeping. I'm like, okay, I see, I understand that. Okay, cool. But then I started seeing people bills myself. I'm like, oh no, this ain't adding up. Nah, nah. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's why I be trying to go. I be trying to go over people's heads because I don't be wanna. I don't want to break up relationships down here. This ain't for y'all. I'm going to your bosses. I'm trying to get them to come down here and talk because they know exactly what I'm talking about when I say
Right. They already know what you're talking about. That's why they send
that.
them. That's why they send them to talk to you.
And you see, when I broke down that budget, all hell broke loose. When I broke down that budget, they didn't expect for a black person, especially no hood person. So they call it like I don't work or nothing. But me to come from the hood to break down that budget just like that. I looked at that money and I'm like, hold up, woo 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 woo. Oh no, hold on. That's 8 departments. We got to break that down. No wonder we ain't got no money. They get 1%.
Mhm.
How you gonna spread 1%? Man, I say, man, this junk is crazy. And then the man come at the last meeting. They got the dude to fix the. He was telling them about the artist and how to fix it. He up there. He tell them public works and y'all income. I mean, y'all paying yourself y'all salary and y'all what is that retirement funds. That's the only thing going up every year. Everything else going down. The charts was
Mm.
I'm talking about big. You seen them? The charts was bigger than the mugs. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
this
Yeah, I did.
and Fred said, Coach said, what part of the grants they received. And that's what I'm saying. How much part of the grants you received? Yeah. It probably was a $300,000 grant. We don't know.
Listen, they so smooth talking. They talk right around the question. Oop, your 2 minutes up. Your 3 minutes up.
Then they want to come there and be like, when you were like, I got something to say, they come around, try to give you a little piece of paper, like what you gonna talk about? I'm not gonna tell you what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told people when they go up there, just put y'all. And they be like, y'all, tell us y'all. No, y'all, the city. Just put the city of Muskegon Heights.
To
That's what
whom this may concern. How
the
about that?
right. Whoever listening, if you listen, well then it's on you then, man. That's why I'm like, oh my gosh.
How about that?
Isn't
Shoot.
that crazy, man? I was looking at hours and hours and hours of tape studying, like watching a body language, watching this man. That man, people be smirking when they know that you caught them and you say something slick, and they be like, "Oh, you know I'm on you, man." It just be
That ain't
crazy.
what they be doing. They be in that mud like, so yeah, what you gonna do about it? What's next? Now you know. So
You see
what's
him?
next?
They be up there like, no paperwork, no nothing. They just be, yeah, get on a piece of paperwork, say something, yeah. Try to look important, man. I ain't got time for that, man. Y'all playing with
Right.
people. This ain't. We ain't y'all family, bro. This our. This a different type of ball game. We y'all boss, and we mad. You're not doing your job right. So you can be fired, but the election coming up, so we gonna get you up out of there like that.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
They
I
grown.
think I'm gonna have to move around on this one because I don't even want to. Like, it's just the the
I,
energy that's around it is draining. You know what I mean? Like, it's too late. Like, it's draining. It will drain you mentally, physically. Like, you keep trying. Like, what are we all fighting for? It seems like we all fighting for the same thing, but fighting against each other. I don't get it.
and that's what I was saying. What? So how's you on the side and say you fighting for the right thing, but then ain't nobody sticking up for the right thing? Like what? What is it? What is it? Who said that?
It
Who was?
get way deeper than that, but you can't get that deep. People get offended.
Man, I tell
So
them
I
like
don't even get that deep. I just try to mind my own business, keep my head low, and make sure my kids straight as of right now.
right,
And the kids that come to me, I love them, and
right.
that's how I call it. I can't be fighting and all that, and the people that's supposed to be fighting don't even be fighting, and they in the positions to fight. Like, no,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I just got a little thing on Facebook. They tagged
uh-huh.
me in. They say they supposed to get parking meters. I said that was my next thing. I got so much stuff to talk about. That's why I told y'all go get the piece of paper so we can talk about it. Cause y'all need to see.
You said a what? I ain't hear you.
So in Rowan Park, they putting parking meters up there. They trying to
Okay.
get every dollar they can.
Which okay, if that's cool though. That's fine. Like, upgrade us, like, let put us on where we need to be at. But I'm
But
just saying, use that money wisely. That's gonna be going in them meters. So if
man,
that money going in them meters, make sure that whole Broadway straight ain't a bump on that mug.
you hear me? That's what I'm saying. So what? It just seemed like more accounts is more stuff for them to steal. Who is that? That say admin. I can't see who it is. Send me an inbox on Facebook. Who is that? Michelle? I can't see it. It just say Facebook use.
Okay. But yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's
man.
pretty deep. Like, we gonna have to, like, kind of kick it off camera a little bit so I can kind of, cause it's deep. It's
Yeah,
deep. It's
yeah.
deep.
We go chop it up because that's what we
Or
need.
just we just gonna have to be on the YouTube, and if you want to look at that, you're gonna have to come to YouTube because it's deep, baby. It's deep.
Yeah. Because that, and you know what though? That's what I'm. Anytime, listen though, I'm just giving you this right now. Michelle, send me an inbox real quick because she said that was her. So send me an inbox. I'm gonna send you a link so she gonna get on here with us, and we can get all three of us up here and kick it. That'd be cool. But yeah, we definitely got to kick it though. 'Cause it's hey, we can wake some people up, even if it is too late. Hey, like, hey, they try, and for the next people that come through here, it ain't finna be a smooth sailing. We
Yeah,
gonna,
it's not, and
you
it's
know,
gonna be a little rocky a little bit, but like I said, ain't nothing wrong with change because kids do need a little structure, but
right?
it's how they doing. It's how you go about doing stuff.
You know what I'm saying, man. And you can't just replace it while building something too. You can't do that. You know what I
Right.
mean? And that's what I'm saying. Like you can't just be destroying the places where they got refuge at. You know what I mean? Like you said it the best. I mean, I be talking to these kids. They be like, man, only reason why I go to school because don't nobody be up there. I'm like, you gotta go. But then they be scared. You know what I'm saying? They be scared to
Yes, they do,
go to school. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing it. I'm trying to send her this link right now. Okay, there.
and they do.
You know, and I know I be trying to tell them like, man, this junk is crazy, man. I be trying to tell them
And
like,
that's what I said. This is my thing, though. Like, the cell phone thing, no, it's not a big deal, but this is my thing. They have seventh grade all the
yeah,
way into 12th, all the way to 12th grade. So by y'all taking everybody's phone, that's making everybody late. And then everybody, like, it's a line all the way dang near to the street of them taking people's phones. It's like they just went to the store real quick and got some plastic things and put everybody's phones in them. Okay, no, you didn't have to give up your phone if you didn't want to, but if they seen it, heard it vibrate, you suspended from school. So all I'm saying is that's cool if you in the classroom and your teacher is teaching and then
Right.
you just interrupting class being on your phone, but there's no teachers in the classroom and you got these kids coloring. So what do you think they're going to be doing?
And what if something happened?
Exactly. And something did happen. So that's the only reason why I went to this level.
Right. It's only 7 teachers, so they should, even if y'all ain't got 7 teachers, keep your phones because we don't know what might happen.
But
Like
they so stretched thin. They so stretched thin that they forgetting like, oh, he was getting bullied yesterday. Oh, I forgot. Oh, we were supposed to have a meeting. Oh, I'm sorry. Like it's just too much going on. And that's okay. You human. Just that's okay. Like why you trying to perp to us like everything running smooth when it's kids in there that's really hurting? It's kids that need special ed teachers that's in there. They
right.
need those teachers.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So now you got to be at work or wherever you at thinking like, dang, where's my kid at in class right now? Is my kid being too aggressive to where they hurt somebody else and they don't know it with this disease or what this means? So now they reacting to this and it's a whole big deal and not somebody getting prosecuted. It's a hostile environment and they
Right.
creating a hostile environment when it don't have to be that. It's bigger issues. Instead of having a big sign saying no cell phones, it need to be a big sign saying we need teachers.
Right. Right. And the
That's
crazy thing
all I
about it,
was saying.
we got people in the heights that got teaching degrees, but the crazy thing about it is they like, I'm not going to that mess. That's crazy when they don't want to come back to the alma mater because they know it's already messed up.
And it's a different curriculum. It's different people. They own like it's totally like it's a new heights.
Yeah.
Like it's a
That's
new world. It's a new y'all better get.
say it's a new day. God
It
damn.
definitely is. Just what you thinking about the Chicago thing, January 1st. Like come
Yeah. You know when I put that up, I be trying
it
to tell
ain't
people
just it's not just us.
yeah. I be trying to tell them what's going on.
Well, hello, you guys. Hello, hello, hello. So,
Hi.
Andrea, you know I had to come on while you was talking, baby. Let me tell you something right now. I'm gonna tell you something that some older people have been telling me lately.
Uh-huh.
Don't let nobody scare you and quiet you from fighting for what you believe in.
Man,
You done
It's
touched a whole lot of hearts in this community and you just don't know.
you woke up a lot.
It's some seniors that got your back no matter what, baby. You gonna keep on fighting because I ain't finna let you quit.
right, right.
So therefore,
Cause it was
that quitting ain't even an option. And let me tell
right,
you
but it
something,
wasn't
baby.
even
Ain't
about that.
nobody coming at you. Can't nobody do nothing to you. Cause you God's child. You fully protected.
And that's what I said. That's the only reason. Like before I even said the video or did the video, I prayed first. I was told to say this and leave it alone. Like it's very humbling. It's not even like,
Right.
oh, like no, it was very humbling. Like I'm not scared of nothing. Like that's what I did the video for. Like I knew what was gonna come. I was ready for the bad and the good behind this, but it's my kids and my kids gonna know they mama fighting for them.
There you
Yeah.
go. So
That's
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 why
the
you gotta
only
see
people.
it to the end. It ain't no I'm gonna put it out there and then I'm gonna walk away. Nah, baby. It wasn't meant for you to put out there and walk away. Cause if it was, I guarantee you wouldn't have done it. Cause I'm gonna tell you something, baby. When I read that letter at that city council meeting, I did the same thing you did. You was there that day.
Yep.
You
Yep.
remember I tossed in that chair and I tossed in that chair.
Mm-hmm.
I was praying
Yep.
while I was tossing in that chair, baby. Cause I knew the backlashes I was gonna get. So I had to
Mm-hmm.
be willing to take them hits. But I took them hits, hoping and praying for people like you, people like Beezy. Now it's so many more of you getting ready to step up. That's
Yeah.
what it takes.
She woke a lot
That's
of
what these older people want to see. Trust me, they got our back. They trying to figure out how they can get to you. Now it's
yeah,
time for y'all to come together and make a stand as one.
yeah, they
Once
definitely
y'all do that, y'all gonna be a force to be reckoned with. And like I said, I'm with y'all 100%. Let's go.
yeah.
I'm
It's
down with it. I'm that ride or die. It is what it is.
it is what it
Yeah,
is.
That's
that's
what
what I said,
mentors
and
are
I
supposed to
understand that,
do. We are
and I
supposed to uplift y'all.
and it's just like I feel Like, not that I believe y'all 100% behind me, but like, to be honest, I put my trust in no man. Like, I believe y'all because
I ain't
that's
asking you to put your trust
no,
in
no,
me,
no, no.
baby.
Listen to me. Hear me out. No, no, no. Hear me out. Hear me out. Is what I'm saying, so you can fully understand what I'm saying. I'm saying is when I went into this, God told me I had your back. Like, I feel a fort. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I felt
Mm-hmm.
a energy, a spirit over me. So like, I'm good. That's what I mean. So y'all being here with me is just letting me know that God told me, like I told you. That's
That's
what I'm saying. Like, now that
Okay.
like that's what I believe what you saying. So that means if anything go wrong, that's on you. You know what I mean? So I just don't want to waste, that's,
I
I
feel
can't explain it. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I know what you're saying. I
it's
got
a
you.
blessing. It's more. That's just added on to the blessing. That just made me feel even more knowing that I got people that's gonna ride with me. Is what I'm saying. But I knew once I stepped out them doors, and when I said that, God said say that because this is strictly about the kids. You ain't put no names in it. You not bashing nobody. This is your kids hurting, and I know it's other kids hurting too. I work at the juvenile detention center. I see it with my own eyes. So it ain't nothing that I'm just saying. And
right.
then they wait till they get down there to show the manners, to show that loving side. And I'm like, I see that side already. Why you angry? I
Wow.
see right through that. Like, I love our young men around here. I love them. Like, I love them. They got so much potential. The people I went to school with, everybody from Heights had good potential. They was doing something. Like, I love everybody. I don't have no beef. I don't, none of that. But something got to shake when we getting shooken up. We getting shooken up and just chilling on
Right. Like
it.
they bred
Getting
us.
pushed around. We getting bullied right now.
And you know what? And now it's time for y'all to speak, speak up and inform others that aren't aware. Because
Right.
I mean,
That's what I'm
it's
Yep.
some of y'all that aren't aware of what's going on.
Right.
Let them know, like, hey, it's a city council meeting tonight. You need to be there. This is
Yep.
what they getting ready to talk about. You word of mouth is a mug between for young folks, and y'all know that as well as I do. Social
Yep.
media is good, but shoot, with y'all, word of mouth is a
Yeah.
mug, and I know
Yeah.
this because I got kids y'all age.
Yep.
So I
Yep.
know. I listen to what they say.
It
So
might be
it's like
rocking this
right
time though.
now, it's a lack of communication. So
rocking
Yep.
let's
it.
build that communication up. Since we know the city ain't gonna communicate with y'all
That's right.
gotta communicate amongst one another. So therefore, y'all gotta get it out the best way y'all can. Y'all be them voices. Y'all get the information out there. Be like, yo, this is what's going on. Y'all need to
That's
be hip to this.
that's
Beezy
why.
already started it. This is one way. Now you
Yep.
popping.
Yep.
Now you coming in. It's y'all can use the. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. Y'all have a leverage that these older generations don't. They don't know their way around the media, and that's what
Right.
scares
Right.
them. And so y'all can reach a broader outlet at one time.
Right.
And that's what's needed. So
Right.
y'all fight, y'all share, y'all keep going. Add, fix y'all groups, make y'all groups, add on, invite all day. That's how
Right.
y'all build y'all. That's how y'all build y'all army, and that's how y'all move.
Yeah.
You right. You right.
Right about that. That's why I've been trying to do this because I said like this. It all came down to it's like, man, what you gonna do, man? I just couldn't stand back and just keep letting this stuff happen to good people. We got all the good people getting ran out because the wrong people in and the old people right now that was fighting, man, they like, man, we just need y'all help. I'm like, man, I just like I can't put my faith like you. I felt you there. That's when you said you can't put no trust in nobody. That's why I'm out here doing this myself. I say because
And you can't.
give
I
it to them.
mean, it's like you don't know who to trust in this game
Yeah,
because it's so
There
many
you go.
snakes shedding their skin. You don't know who to trust. So you gotta go through. You gotta tiptoe like you going through a minefield because you don't know when you gonna step on a mine, and that's how
Yeah.
you gotta move. But
Yeah.
I'm
it's
walking.
You right.
somebody told me it's chess. It ain't checkers.
You
You
hear me?
right.
And I'm
This
walking by
this a this a grown folks game for real,
grown
and it
folks.
shouldn't be a game, but it is.
Yeah. You all right. Yep.
Because
Yep.
it's like y'all got to fight for y'all kids' future now, and y'all have to fight the best way y'all know how to fight. But y'all got to learn them laws to be able to fight though, because y'all fighting against the seniors that's been there and they seasoned.
Yep, there you go. That's why I
That,
said you gotta move how they move. You gotta humble yourself and observe. Like
There you go.
you gotta observe and just watch and see.
I
So you
said,
gotta be like, okay, I know I can do this right now. Well, maybe I'ma just have to buy a couple houses or see. You gotta just know how to move like that if this is where you plan on staying. You just gotta know how to get your piece of the pie. That's all.
There
yeah,
you
You
go.
gotta learn because the fair part, that part been out the window a long time ago, and I know it have.
you got to use
I'm
their word.
loyal to you, but
Yep.
they ain't, you got to be loyal. That's all I'm looking for now is loyalty. Unfairness, people be unfair all day. People be unfair to themselves. I watch people be unfair to themselves, they
Mm.
kids, all that, all the time. Unfair. So I am not about to expect no grown people to be fair to me.
Right. I feel
I'm
that.
gonna be fair to myself. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go get it because all that stuff gonna come to the light. All that stuff that's going on.
Come to
I'm
the
talking
light.
about that. This light bright too, baby.
What?
Oh yeah. Oh
It
yeah. It's
already
real
been on
bright
me.
now. That
The
light
light
done
done been
shone.
on, okay? And it will
That's like
humble
that
you if
song,
you ain't doing the
movie
right
Walk in the
thing.
Light, Caroline. Walk in the
Shoot, it
light.
will.
Come on.
If you ain't doing the right thing, it will humble you, baby. Life will humble you quick,
Humble you. I can
quick.
tell you, man, if you ain't going through the fire and came out, you ain't been through nothing. And
Okay? And that's why I meet these kids exactly where they at. I'ma meet you right where you at. And I love you to death, but I'ma hold you accountable. But I'ma
right,
meet you where you at.
right,
Some of
right.
these kids are very mature.
They very
Some of
young.
these kids aren't. So I'ma meet you right where you at.
So let me ask y'all something. How do it make y'all feel to know that y'all can hold y'all kids and kids other people kids, just the younger generation, the upcoming generation, after y'all accountable, and y'all teaching them to be accountable for their actions? How does it feel when you see the older generation not being able to be held accountable for their actions?
Exactly.
I'll let
Because
Attorney go.
well, to me, because of the team, people be scared. People get team like bullies. Like this bully is real. That's real. So when it ain't just bullying in schools or this politic is bullying. That's what it is. So well, you got to get your own team and you got to build in the way that y'all need to build. But other than that, like they a team. So people is afraid to speak up or say something or how they feel because of the positions that they in. It's so much conflict of interest. Who you gonna say something to, my cousin?
No,
Right.
but it's other ways. It's look, y'all. That's what y'all fail to realize, though. When you get to a crossword end of the road, you ain't gonna just stand there at the end of the road. You gonna bag back. You gonna
And
figure
switch
out another
lanes.
route.
Right.
And
You gonna figure out
switch
another
lanes.
route, but because you want to get to that destination. You is
Correct.
you gonna get to that destination, especially if it's, say, like you got to get to your kid. I'm gonna put it that way. Say like
Okay.
your kids going to visit a relative or whatever, and your kids say, "Mommy, I'm ready to come home. I'm ready to come home now. I ain't feeling this." You gon' if you get it, if you come to an end of the road and it say dead end, you gonna figure out another route, right?
Correct.
By any means necessary, right?
Most
So
definitely.
that means that's how you have to do this situation. Y'all got to go another route. Just because you see local government, they got bosses too that they got to be answered to.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't just talking about us
Mm-hmm.
on the ground. It's other people they have to answer to.
Oh yeah, they got bosses. That's why I say we all just gotta learn it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I
That's
be
right.
once. That's why I tell them they ain't mess around with a dumb. Like they say, a dumb nigga in the streets. You ain't messing
O-
It's
around.
it's all about them. It's called a complaint and a phone
Okay.
call.
Okay. In general, I'm gonna say in general because I don't like to point stuff out. When you voting and stuff, I hear more people say they don't like this or they don't like this and need to remove these people. So I know these people is voting to have these people removed. Why they ain't removed?
Because they have a majority of the
You know what I
votes.
mean?
They
Right.
have
These
it's
people.
it's a process to do stuff. Hold on. Now, it's a process. It's a process. And always the process ain't a good process. Unfortunately, the process to remove someone from council is not the best process. Now, maybe you younger generation can have that rewritten in a way to where, okay, if these people we see they setting this council up to where they can just do nothing but bad all the time and nothing benefiting this community. We need to put it somewhere in our charter saying that if they are not showing progress within the community within a certain amount of time, they got to go.
Yeah, and get fired. But see, that's what you got to get the right people in there to put that type of stuff in there. And there's people that's ready to. I mean, I didn't talk to a lot of people that got stuff like that already ready to go. But it's just about getting you. Like she said, you can't give it to these people because it's gonna fall on deaf ears. You see what they be arguing about? Come on, man, look what they're arguing about. Equipment. So they ain't arguing about nothing real. You know what I'm saying?
It's called there are such things called petitions, you guys.
Right.
You get a certain amount of signatures, and it's enough of y'all to get your voices heard. Start using it. Get those petitions signed and start fighting back. Y'all can't buy no more than one house, and y'all know other people got about 10 or 12 houses. Get a petition.
Yeah.
Get them signatures on it. And demand answers. I bet you stuff get done. There are ways to fight back without even having to get it's
I know
you
what
have
you
to
mean.
learn how to use the system to beat the
Right.
system.
We gonna get that's the thing. That's the thing. We learned it. And the thing about it, I know a lot, but I'm just trying to make sure when I make my moves, I make my moves right. I ain't talked to none of my like seniors for no plugs and none yet. Cause I'm showing them like I know a lot on my own. And when I come to y'all know I'm dead serious. Like I can't even play with y'all. I need y'all to show me the right way. But see, that's when you go to them because they see what you're doing. That's why I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all about just talking. It's all about just awareness. First, you got to get the awareness out. See, we in a different time. This ain't like back when my mama and them was up. You know what I'm saying? This a whole different time. You got to get on this mug
and educate them because most of y'all young folks aren't educated. Y'all happen to pay attention. You know, everybody else is not really paying attention. So it's like y'all have to educate them. Be like, yo, like I said, just educate them. And then once you educate them, I
sometimes people
guarantee you
do,
they're
but
gonna
you
step
can
in.
lead people to the water and then they don't drink it because it's a lot of people that I try to talk to or kick it with. Like everybody ain't just equipped, and we have to understand that. Like,
Well,
it's
when they
more
have to homeschool their own kids and their kids be at home 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, I guarantee you they're going to wish they had listened.
Yeah,
when they ain't got nowhere to stay because they ain't understanding, they trying to push the low income out and create a whole new atmosphere. Then they're going to want to listen because that's the things that are happening.
But you know what though? I think right now, just on some real. I think right now, from like my voice and from people, because these messages I'm getting right now while we on Facebook, while we on this, it's crazy. And from what she did, it woke up a different breed. It touched people in
a different way.
It woke people up like, come on, man. I know it ain't like that. And for us to be saying this, like they know we real Tiger Pride people. They go Uncle Flintstone. Real Tiger Pride. He finna talk about that real Tiger Pride.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hold on. Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, first and foremost, come on now. You know I'm coming in here kicking the doors open. Come on now. You know I don't care. Okay, first and foremost, Drea.
What's up?
Baby, I love you. I'm so proud of you.
I love you too.
I'm so proud of you. Girl, you done inspired me.
Amen.
I'm talking about I done worked in this school system, man, for over 20 years.
Yeah, you're right.
You educating me, you informing me about something I ain't know nothing about.
But a lot of people didn't. A lot of alumni, like people put their time and effort into certain stuff so it's supposed to go a certain way. Like, and it's not going that way. So now they like, okay, where is all of this stuff going? Now they want to know too. This is the legacy of them too. Like, just like when they say you go to school, you represent your parents, we represent them too.
Ooh, for real.
Is what I'm saying.
Right about that.
So I just wanted to wake everybody up because I know nobody didn't know, because my kids coming home like, mama, why am I in class all day coloring? Like, and I'm like, coloring? You know, you kind of brush it off at first, like, go on, they trying to get school together, y'all chill.
Oh,
This
God.
been going on 3 weeks.
They being crayons this big now. It was a whole pack.
Like, nah, for real though, my son is mad. Like, he's heated. The whole summer he didn't went to school. He with the upper bound program. That's why I said I love them for doing that for my son. Like, he was able to be in the upper bound program. He went to MCC during the summer. He went to Tennessee. He went to Wayne State. Like, he been doing his thing. So now that they're in 11th grade, you telling me that they can't keep flourishing? Like, it's a pause on their education? Like, that don't even make sense to me. That's like, because I was trying to figure out too, like, where's the curriculum? It's coming soon. How soon school started?
My mind right there.
School has started. School is in session. But we couldn't talk at this emergency meeting because it was closed, so we just had to listen.
All that's a lie. That ain't nothing new. That ain't nothing new. And when you start talking about how our kids are competing,
You said what, Coach?
man, how are our kids gonna compete in this global society when our kids are coloring and searching out words?
Right.
How do our kids ever compete on that?
They not. And you got to remember, the pandemic has already set them back.
When it
So,
should have set them forward though,
yeah.
because they explained that money up there so down to a T. Them Detroit, see, that's the thing though. They ain't gonna play about that money. They gonna get down to the nitty gritty of it. So they explaining to us like, okay, where's this money going, y'all? I don't even want to tell y'all the prices and get that deep because we on this platform, but it's deeper than what the eye meet, baby. It's deep.
Oh, you know I know.
It's deep.
You know I definitely know. But like I said, the pandemic, our children are basically 2 grade levels behind.
Yeah.
And at this rate, it's going to even double.
You said the pandemic.
It's gonna be a whole. It's gonna be a whole.
Did you say the pandemic or the pandemic?
The pandemic.
But you know
The
what people
pandemic
should have
set our
did in that
kids behind.
pandemic?
Your first graders, your first graders that were supposed to go to the 2nd grade when the pandemic hit, and they had to stay and be on.
But to be 100, to be on the positive side of that, the pandemic could have also helped those people because they was paying people to sit at home. That's when you figure out what your kid know, what they learning, how they move, what they eating, that's when you figure out. Even in the
come on,
all the way to the 12th grade.
Let's keep it real now. Be easy. Let's break this down to it. When them kids was on virtual, what was them parents doing?
Man, you should have seen them. I done seen a lot. I had to cut.
Maybe I'm expecting too much.
Everybody don't got parents who like you. I'm just be honest. Everybody not a parent like you. Some
But we gotta
kids,
wake them up though. Some people don't know, so that's why it takes people like us to be like, hey, look,
To
hey,
tell them like right, because it ain't like it's wrong. You gonna have to know, because if you don't, you gonna get ate up. Ain't nobody playing with these kids. They gonna get ate up.
but
that's why
see,
I told
they don't allow, when I'm gonna tell you, when you working in certain places, they don't allow certain people to say, hey, to pull. Like, I know a whole lot of people that work in the school system that was out here trying to tell these parents on the side, like, look, yo, let me break this down to you. You got to do a little.
hello?
You got to do a little bit better, because if you don't, then at your kid gonna suffer in the end. You got to think about your child, and I'm gonna tell
Right.
you, it's real hard trying to get some of these parents to look at it that way.
Mm-hmm. It
It
is.
is it is
Yeah,
really
It's
hard. That's
easier
why they
said
end
than
up to
done.
you.
yeah, because
That's why you
I
you end up
try to
seeing them kids down at the juvie.
man, I try to help them before they get to that juvie, boy. I try to help them, boy. I swear, man. It's a lot of kids right now. I ain't no kin to or nothing. I'm cuz to them. I'm their brother. I don't care what you is, as long as you listen to me. And I'm telling you right, bro, because this ain't that. And you
Yeah,
got
because I just be wanting to know why y'all so angry, baby. You don't have to be tough. That's all. You don't have to be tough
man, it's
until it's time needed for that. This ain't the time to be tough, baby. Like, you need a hug or something. Like, what's wrong?
and that's dead what it be. I done had kids cry to me. I'm talking about, listen, man, on some real talk, on very real talk. I done had kids break down and cry to me and tell me, like, I'm crying with them, like, God dang, they telling me what's going on. They like, I don't get no love. You real. You the only one that really try to talk to me about certain stuff. I'm like, the parents don't. Then they tell me who the parents is, and I be like, what? Oh, come on, man. Your parents ain't got more sense than that. Then I look on Facebook and woo woo woo, and I be like, this junk is crazy. That's why I never turn my back on them, man. 'Cause they feel like they ain't got nobody. When they
Yeah,
got
they
nobody,
do.
they feel like they ain't got nobody, man.
And I'ma always have my door open. I'ma be the next big ma if I got, like, it's always gonna be that way.
Man, for
And
real.
As
that's what it
long as
takes. That's what it takes. That's all they want. They want, I tell everybody, when I sit up in the meetings, I said, look, let me tell you something. These kids want Medea. I said, and that's what mine know me as. Well, they joke with each other. All right, don't make Granny turn into Medea. They want
mm-hmm.
somebody that's gonna love them,
Yep, they do.
still be able to laugh and joke with them, but still make them respect them at the end of the day, and let them know it's a boundary, it's a
Yep.
line. You do not cross this line, otherwise X, Y, and Z gonna happen, and we ain't trying to cross them dotted lines. You see what I'm
And
saying?
most of the time when you set them early like that, you only gotta tell them one time.
There you go.
You only gotta tell them one
That,
time.
I look
that
at
be
it
it,
like
man.
this. I had people help me and raise me when I was coming up. And it was certain ones I knew not to even try. And it was certain ones I know I could be like, okay, I can get away with this, and with them. But it was certain ones you knew not to even play with them, because you knew if they said something the first time, they meant that.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't matter who they were. As long as they were of adult authority, we listened.
Yep.
You're right,
Yep.
right. But right now,
And then you
I,
had your rebellious moments.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
we all did. We all had our
Mm,
rebellious moments.
right now though,
Yeah.
the parents like they like
Got
brothers and sisters
people,
with the kids right now, so it ain't
you
no
know,
authority.
like some of these people gotta quit acting like they ain't never did nothing wrong in their past before too.
Man, come on now, preach. That's your testimony. Real. Now I don't know what be wrong with people, man. That's why I be trying to tell people, man. You got to get your kids, tell them you love them, man. And it takes a community to raise a child, man. And everybody out there, man. That's how I learned this stuff from Fred and them, like Coach Fred and them, Coach Calvin and them. It was mans in my life that was all around. I took something from everybody. You
That's
know what I'm
gonna be my new slogan. I'm gonna put it on the petty tee. Y'all get y'all kids.
saying?
Wear that on your next podcast. Y'all get y'all kids.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put that up on the big board back here. If y'all get that shit, man, please. Trying to get
You
on
know
my
you gotta carry it on like y'all get y'all
kids. I'm like,
kids.
phone. I'm gonna put it in the background. That's gonna be your thing. Every time you come on,
Man, it's so funny,
real. Like, come on, man. That's why I be telling them, like, come on, help me, man. I'm tired of. It ain't I'm tired. It's just like I really just need some help. Like I wish y'all care about y'all. I care about them, man. For real. They hit
Mm-hmm.
something totally different, bro. They trying to be grown. Half the time they don't even want to do that, man. So,
No.
man, up much, Michelle.
That's why
Come on.
sometimes you gotta just sit outside. If you sit outside to be barbecuing, my son to be out there hooping, like they'll come around. They didn't already graduate and they'll come around there hoop. Y'all can eat whatever. Like long as y'all ain't, I can see y'all.
Oh,
Like you know what I mean? Y'all doing something. Like y'all ain't just wandering off and trying to. Like it's too much going on.
kid, man. Ain't nothing wrong with being a kid.
There's not. There's not nothing wrong with it at all.
Because when you be grown too fast, man, you don't want these, man, problems. All the people that's grown want to be a kid again. It's too much
Yeah.
stuff about this, boy.
That
And we,
because they some parents, I'm not gonna say all, I'm just gonna say some. They friends with their kids, and some people be feeling guilty about not being able to raise their kids the way they thought they was supposed to, so they be their friends and try to level with them instead of, you know what I mean? Like, come on, you gotta balance it out. Me and my kids kick it. It's kicking moments and it's serious moments.
yeah, you hear
It's
me?
moments what you know what I mean, and I want y'all to feel like y'all can come to me at any time when we on that type of time, because ain't nobody gonna kick it to you like I'ma kick it to you, cause I love you genuinely. Ain't no
Right.
hidden
I
agenda
feel like this
behind
type
this
of
love.
right,
Ain't no
right,
hidden agenda behind this. Now I genuinely love y'all. I genuinely do. When I see what's up, hey,
right.
even if I
And
don't
that's
get
how
the hey back, the side eye, what's up?
you gonna smile and say something. Shit.
There
That's how
you
I be
go.
on these kids, man. I just try to be
Listen,
like, man, look, when they see me, I ain't finna play those type of games with you. I'm gonna let you know, look, I love you. I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you while I'm around you, but you ain't finna be out here doing no dumb stuff either.
there
We
you
ain't finna
go.
do that.
And
You
they
got more
keep
power.
and everybody keep expecting these kids to pour from an empty cup. These kids' cups are empty. Y'all keep
Ain't
forcing them to keep trying to pour into these what y'all want them to be, and they cups empty. Fill they cups up so you can see the potential that they got. I'm filling the
right.
cup up. My cup
You got
filled right now. I already had my down moments. I'm at peace, baby. You need a little bit of this juice too. You need a little bit. I'm trying to feed everybody. You need a little bit for real. I
bro.
genuinely love you.
Yeah.
My cup is running over, baby.
Come on,
For
man.
real. Like, we
Some of
gotta
this
get there.
man.
we
Yeah,
gotta
we
get
gotta get there.
we gonna get there. You hear me? We gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who else gonna get there. You know what I mean? We just gotta keep the faith and keep going, man. That's all it's about, man. As long as you come from man, you speak for real, man, they gonna understand what's real.
Yeah,
For
I love y'all though. Like for real. For real,
for
for
real,
real. This ain't no joke. When I see what's I love y'all.
for real. I say, man, this girl over here speaking. When I said that, I said, man, I gotta do this right now, ASAP. I'm talking about Rocky. Shoom. I did that.
Mm-hmm.
This too real right here because she's speaking from the heart. This is what we need. This is what I'm trying to do. Just wake more people up like this. If your kids go here, listen, man, y'all should be down here because they talking real G's. Man, half them people, if the people that be out there now going club come up in there and hear what the heck going on, man, they don't want them people coming up.
Right. Mm-mm.
They don't want them people coming up because it's gonna be war. They gonna be like, why y'all doing this? People ain't gonna be stopping at no 3 minutes. I'm gonna keep going. It's y'all gonna
Yeah.
it's gonna get out of hand.
Or you gotta hit them with this before your 3 minutes even start. Like, listen, I only got 3 minutes. Let's get straight to the facts. You can't talk around me because I only got 3 minutes. So straight answers. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's
You
go.
gotta be well prepared.
Gotta be on it. You gotta say that more like an Easter speech. I'm talking about ready, go. Okay, I need to know what and you need to break everything down 3 minutes. I'm talking about 2:58. You need to turn around and say,
Yep.
drop. Paper dropped in the air. You know what I
All
mean?
right.
That's why I
Yeah.
say get up there and talk. It's gonna be powerful. I'm getting all my facts right because I'm not gonna play with nobody.
Okay, that's why I only talk about what I know. I'm not
No,
about to
I know.
be coming up there on no goof clown stuff. Like, no,
Oh,
I'm just saying where the teachers. I'm not clowning nobody. I'm just asking where the teachers.
where the
Now at
teacher?
this point, I know nobody else don't know because I be on it. So I'm like, okay, now that's the only reason why I got on live. I mean, on recorded that message. I didn't get on live. I wasn't expecting no. I'm just letting y'all know when I went up there today. If you getting calls home saying your kid's absent is because they don't have any teachers. That's why.
Right.
So the rest of it is on y'all. We can either fight together, else like I told you, before I did all this, I prayed about it because this ain't just about me. It's a bigger picture. My
Bigger.
kids are involved.
It's a bigger picture. It's a
I'm
bigger
their mom. What y'all expect me to do?
picture, and that's what I did this because I was like, it's a bigger picture. What I'm supposed to do. That's why I say when you go on my page, my watchdog page, I started from the beginning. And if you in politics, this is what it is. It's called scrutiny. If you up there in the limelight and we put you there, man, we need to see all that, all that, all that. You feel me? So I'm gonna put it out there, and I'm
Yep,
asking questions. And you can't get
yep.
mad at the person concerned and they asking questions. No, we ain't finna do that. We not finna do that. We
Especially
not.
when it's supposed to be the community, just like California doing right now. They giving back their money because it's the taxpayers' money. They building the the
Economy.
it. There you go. Say it for me. They building the economy right now. So why aren't we doing that?
Right. Because
We
everybody
going
got
against the grain. We going against the agenda. It ain't just Muskegon or Muskegon Heights. Like it's not just that. It's a whole agenda.
a
And we
whole
fighting against the grain, trying to save the little bit we got left. We going against that grain, baby. So it's gonna definitely be rough. I knew
man,
that.
listen, hey, man, I exactly know what you talk about, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. People, if they know, they know. If they know
Yep.
me, they know me. You know what I mean? They know what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So,
supply and demand right now. Now it's not about to be, it's either gonna be a rich or poor. It ain't gonna be no middle class. You either gonna have it or
or you
you
know,
not.
you get into that money right now. Do you got that junk stored? Man, I
Oh
wish I could buy some stuff right now. I got a whole 2 years worth of food stored. I'm not playing. Look out
yeah,
bag.
heck yeah.
If something happen, they think it's a game.
Yeah.
Ain't no a game. Ain't nothing
Listen,
to
you
play.
can't think it's a game after Chicago, January 1st, 2023. You can't think this a game. You can't think it's a game. This
Democratic
is
state,
real.
and they coming for all Democratic states. And I be trying
Oh,
to tell people that, man. Like
no,
they think it's a game, man.
that's what I
We
said there.
mentality. You know what I'm saying? I think the teachers, when they knew the management, the companies here, however, it would take the time to apply the locking in place. Yeah, it would take taking the time to lock it in place, ain't he? She just came on. Thanks for coming on. Yeah, it will take time, but how much time we got if we ain't got nobody up in there, ain't he? I'm just that's like the main question. Like, oh, is the people that we got up in there, is they qualified to really help us? Like, it got to be a genuine. Your heart got to be pure right now. We don't need no more toxicity. It's all. I mean, I'm just being real. Like, you
Yeah,
got on some stuff like, you know what? I don't even want to get paid. I just want to help y'all.
just
Like,
want to help. That's it.
it got to be on that type of stuff because people, it's too much. They doing way too much, man, and they ain't got to, man. This a beautiful city, man. This was a good city, man. It could be built up. It supposed to have been built up years ago, man. Years
But
ago.
listen though, it is. It's just
Right.
okay. We boxed in. You know what I mean? They boxing us in. Is what I'm saying. So it is progressing. The new downtown Muskegon, nice. They use them fundings the right way. They not going against the grain. It's people that standing 10 toes behind that money. It's a lot of people that invest in Muskegon down there too. So they can't play them type of games. We ain't never seen that type of money. So I guess it's getting played with.
Yeah, I was over there reading the comments of the ATO. She said, no, not the qualified teacher. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying now. Yeah, it's man, it's just I don't know, Auntie. I'm just trying to figure out like what we gonna do because they can't say it ain't no smart enough people to fill these positions. We need real people in these positions that care. That's like, man, come on, man, enough is enough, man. These books ain't right. This stuff ain't right. This ain't right. You know, we need to go in there like how y'all used to do us when our homework ain't did.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It got to be some type of like that. Like y'all got to get
Yeah.
like Johnny on the spot. You see what I like that? That's why I give it up to the mayor that used to be the Miss Kim Sims.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Her, no matter what nobody say, I give it up to her because that was down. It was
Yeah.
down. It was down.
Yeah, she was yeah.
So that let me know that you was working towards something. You know what I'm saying? And after you got the debt down, then you could have made stuff happen, change, and then see. I see where you was going. I like
Yeah,
that.
but that wasn't the right agenda.
It wasn't.
Like you got to go back to the main. That wasn't the right agenda. Like, so how we gonna put our part into where, you know what I mean? Like now we just got to figure out where we fit in that part, and maybe, but like, listen, point blank period. This is what people finna retire. Look at the water. It like it's the truth. That's the
Yeah,
truth.
yeah.
It's a tourist town. It was that at first anyway.
Yes, it is.
Downtown Broadway in the Heights was beautiful.
Nice.
Theaters, all type of stuff. It was beautiful. They want that back. They
They
want
want
that
that.
back, and not us. Not us.
They say y'all tore it down. Look what y'all did.
There you go. We told y'all, we let y'all tear it down, and we gonna come back and fix it and move y'all around.
That's what I
That's
knew
simple.
when I seen them
You
get
don't
that
need to be educated to know that. That's common sense.
right. And that's what I was saying. That's what I said about when I seen Detroit take over the school. I say it's over. It's gone. They say, why you say that? I say, man, the last company just said we couldn't even turn over $1. And in
Okay.
their contract, they already said it. Hey, come on, man, they can't do it. They taking it. So what you think is gonna happen? That's why they ain't putting up. Don't get used to putting up no Tiger Pride. Don't get used to putting up that. You gonna put up this paradigm junk thing, whatever it is.
No, they ain't. No, they ain't. They gonna keep it like that because they don't care about that. They don't care. That's what we care about. They don't care about that it being orange or black in the tiger. They just want their agenda in the agenda, the agenda, the agenda. They don't care about, okay, it's orange and black. Woo, woo, woo. Let us be in here.
Right.
We'll keep it orange and black. We'll keep it a tiger. You know what I mean? Who you can keep rowing through this paradigm school if you want to. Like that, come on, man. We just trying to get the agenda in here. Y'all worried about the, oh God.
Yeah. It gets so deep. You know what I mean? I think like I be trying to tell people like, man, they be like, why you, man, out when you blind and you start reading stuff, ain't no closing your eyes to that light. Ain't
I
no
was just about to say that once you woke, there's no closing. So you better be
no,
ready for what you ask for.
man,
Because
what?
people gonna thank you. You gotta be ready for it, baby. You gotta be ready for it.
See how they was playing me, then you see how they was playing me. You woo woo woo, and then when I start showing them stuff, I was all this. Now them same people. I appreciate them that came back. Some of them apologized, some of them ain't. Some start liking my stats now because they wasn't there
But
first.
see, that's how you move different. That's why when you speak, you don't say no names because people feel that. One thing you can't do that my granddaddy always told me, you can't lie to yourself.
You can't.
So when you just saying in general, they know, come on, you ain't got it because they feel it. They know exactly what's going on. They feel that. You can't lie to me. And you can't lie to yourself. You know you can't lie to yourself. You be in there like, dang, why I just do that?
For nothing. I just did some dumb smack. Nothing.
There you go. You just gotta be hip. And then, like you said, the black and white, you can't lie about black and white. So all you had to do was slap them mugs up there. It ain't even no need to talk. I'm humbled in the mug. I'ma slap it up there.
That's how they do stuff like this. You hear me? they like I mean, you know, I just be trying to tell them like they gonna have you in there like sex with chocolate.
Bro, what's with the sexual chocolate, bro?
They gonna have you on drop the mic and ain't nobody saying nothing. Sex with
Okay.
chocolate.
Bro, what's with the sexual chocolate, bro?
That's how people doing in the hype right now. That's the time. Say something sexy chocolate. They just
For real.
man, Man, y'all need to get up out of office, man. Man, lying,
That boy good. That boy good.
That's what I swear to God. Listen, man, I got some on my tape on my.
He said that boy good.
I heard
For real.
I say, damn, damn. He's, like, now if you don't bite down, but you know how you be thinking like the other person that they arguing with gonna hit them with that, and they don't. Oh, you be like, oh, you got him. Oh man, come on, nah. That's how I was in there. It's like a wrestling match. That's why I be telling people you gotta come in there, man, and really pay attention, man. Real life soap opera.
Yeah, like it's a movie. Like you say, you're right. But
It's
I've
like
been seeing it though. I always see it, even when I was young, and you see it, and people be quiet. That's when they call you rebellious. Like, no, I'm a hands-on person, so I see it, and I'm younger than them. I see.
I'm paying attention because my daddy and them always said, before you do anything, pay attention to what somebody else does. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So they're your example before you do anything. You know what I'm saying? That's how you learn from people's mistakes, whether it's music and whatever. Yep. Football, sports, any type of sports, you got to learn from people's mistakes. And if you don't learn from people's mistakes, you ain't gonna get nowhere.
Mm-mm.
You know
and then it just be lessons. Lessons. Like, yeah, you need those lessons. You definitely
do. That's what bring you up in life. There's lessons I learned as a kid. I'm still using and applying now.
Yeah. And I'm learning from kids. What you mean? I be learning from the kids.
Has anybody ever asked kids what they want to learn?
Yeah, I do all the time. Some kids don't even, they forgot about that in elementary.
A lot of kids want to learn trades and stuff to get straight into them.
That was me though. That was me in school all day. I can watch you do a knee surgery and do it right along with you.
And me, but we back then because we didn't have a lot of this. We didn't have like a lot of computers and electronics. It was like, you want to learn the word, you got to go look at the dictionary. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I'm 35. Yeah.
That's why people like right now, like,
huh?
Did you know your grandmother, Kim's mama?
My granny, yeah.
Yeah. And you knew she started the nursing program at Heights.
Yes.
And ran it for years. That's when we had trades, when we had nursing, wood shop, auto mechanics. You could learn how to build a house at Heights at that time.
Yeah, you're right.
They took all of that out of the school. They took all of that, and see, we had the facility to accommodate auto shop, woodworking, stuff that you can go make money and make a living with to take care and feed your family for the rest of your life. Coming straight out of high school.
Yep.
And they took all of that out. They stopped funding them kind of programs. And then they made us gung-ho, like, okay, we need to build a whole new school. And we didn't need to build a whole new school.
No.
And 2001, if we was the first class supposed to graduate up out of it. It was built for us, 2001.
Yeah.
Yep.
I built you go check my name out on the website. My name was on the website from Miss Bates' class. You feel me? So I know about this. Like 2001 supposed to have been the class that graduated. They told us in that meeting when we all went, they said, if 2001 do not graduate, be the first class to graduate out of it, send us to a deficit. They told them that. And they still wanted it anyway. And it happened. See what's going on. So it won't lie.
And they still didn't do a survey to see if anybody wanted it or just wanted it renovated or none of that.
Hey, they should have
but you know what? The person who pushed for it, I think his name was Dr. Beverly?
Oh,
but he was another dude from Detroit. He wasn't from here.
Right.
And see, what he did was he hired the same construction company to build schools everywhere he went. He got a kickback from it.
Yep.
So, of course, when he got here, he wanted to build a school here in Muskegon Heights. and they bought up all the houses, overpaid for
You
all the
know why?
houses
You know what
around
those
the
people,
community.
they are called education entrepreneurs. That's what it's a business.
It's a business.
They don't say they call I'm an investor private, or they are called education entrepreneurs.
Hey, look, my angel in the chat. Look at the thing. She just said that in the thing. Like, it's codes. That's what I'm saying. We that's why I be telling people we smarter than the average bet now. We raised by good people. You know what I'm saying? I tell them all the time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let you know my whole hand, but I just know.
And see, bro, just like I was congratulating Andrea, bro, you don't even understand. Just by you having your own podcast, you created a platform for people to voice their concerns and their issues.
Right.
And the next thing you know, as you network and grow, you want to become national and even international, where you could plug into people who look just like you and me all the way in Africa and say, okay, well, I got this product. Well, let's exchange these goods, and it creates a whole global thing. Right. So you created a hell of a platform, and you don't even realize that yet. But we got to congratulate you also on that.
I appreciate it, man. I just did this, man, because I got tired of the people, the people in power. They use the radio to bash the people. And then nobody got nothing to say. They ain't got nothing to say. So I'm like, nah, man, this ain't finna happen. We need something everybody can come. And just like any one of the city council people, just like how y'all got on here, they can hit my inbox and say, I want to get on. I got an issue with what you're saying. Let's get it. I got a whole backpack right here that's full of paperwork. And
I ain't even got no paperwork, but I've been knowing what was going on for so long. I got it in my head.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got that credibility.
You got it. I know where the body's buried at. See, I know when Muskegon Heights was out here where Myers at, and all over in Norton Shores, and they've been eating up Muskegon Heights for all of these decades and centuries, and selling it off all the people named Sherman and Hackley and all of them. Yeah. See, it's a reason that our water filtration plant is way over there in Norton Shores, because all of that was the Heights. Don't get me to talking.
Okay, it's still 49444.
Shit, don't get me to talking, because I mean that's one thing about me. I don't bite my tongue for nobody. I don't care.
Okay,
I'm gonna keep it a buck regardless.
You told me to
always care.
Yeah, you have to. It's the truth, though. You can't get mad at the truth.
You can't get mad at the truth.
And a lot of people don't know the history, and that's what they need to do. That's why I say, Coach, anytime you want to get on here and speak this Muskegon Heights Tiger, hey, you know the platform. You know the platform.
And bro, I'm gonna tell you on some real. If we can't hold the kids' interest in school, we need to re-examine this fake ass curriculum we got and start teaching them some stuff that they want to know, opposed to trying to force feed them that old garbage.
That's what I said. I said, why not, until y'all get y'all curriculum, give them a financial literacy class. Start off with that. That will be great.
Right. And see, they moved me around a long time ago. See, because I was bringing people in the school system. They were teaching classes where they were going to teach financial responsibility, how to put money in the bank and invest your money and all this kind of stuff. We tried to bring junior achievement. A lot of people forgot about that organization, but we tried to bring junior achievement and put that in the
house. When I went to Edgewood, I don't know if anybody went to Edgewood or not, but we had the bank.
We had the bank. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all was one of the only elementary schools that had that, because we came to y'all for when it was a summer school, and they put us up on that program on summer. I say that's dope. Why we ain't got that?
Got the bank, and then the people that was the tellers, our tellers was our classmate. That was our tellers. They was leaving class early to come. We could go put our money in the bank. We was throwing that 50 cent in there, that dollar end of the year. We'd have about $20, $30, sometime $100.
Yeah.
All right, but it was teaching you financial literacy and financial responsibility.
Yes, it did.
A lot of
Yeah.
people that I can't lie. A lot of people that came from Edgewood, they good with money. I can't lie. I can't lie. I can't
They
lie.
are.
I can't lie. But that's why though. You teach them love. And the Bible say, train the child on the way he go. When he go older, he will not depart. You got to treat them
No
today.
depart. Period.
Yep. Yep.
You got to treat them
Yep.
young. That's why we own them like that, because we had a chance, bro. And me going through the streets and transitioning my life into something, people would have never thought what I'm doing. They would have never thought I'm doing this, what I'm doing. You know what I mean? The time and the place, man, and when God wake you up, God wake you up. It don't matter.
Yep. But that make you stronger
Hey, bro,
though.
on some real stuff. I mean, it's a lot of people who don't even understand basic or general math until they get into the dope game. All of a sudden, it gets simplified for them. So
Yep.
you learn how to run a corporation. You learn measurements. You learn everything. I mean, you can't even knock somebody because that's the route they choose to go hustle and get their money. I mean, but your whole goal can't be to get in the game and try to make a career out of it. You segue
Right.
that and go buy you a couple houses and move on it and legitimize it and get in and out.
You're right.
It's a time and place for it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is. It definitely is.
I ain't never knocked no hustlers
Me
because
either.
it's a lot of businesses that would not exist as of today if it wasn't based on money that came from the streets.
And it ain't just us though. It ain't just it ain't just us.
No,
We just curse with that fear. That fear. If we step 10 toes down, listen, we gotta move. Listen, this is what we gotta do. You know how they stick together, how they be like, come on, buddy, you come live with me. They'll have Cindy, Samantha, her husband, and they'll let them get on. They ain't paying rent or nothing because they already know that they gotta pay these bills. So they end up and everybody get on. So now these two married couple, they on now. So now they didn't put their grandparents on, and it just keep trickling down like that. We can't wait till our kids turn 18 to say get out.
Yeah, generation.
And see, now that's one thing that I have to respect about our Hispanic brothers and sisters. Man, they come here and they say, okay, we're gonna live 10 in a 2-bedroom apartment. And they do it because they pooling that money together. They're going to buy them a business, and then all of a sudden everybody expands, and then they're gonna buy one house over here, one house over here, a gas station over here, a store over here. And they support.
This is what they gonna do. They gonna get the gas station and stuff, but they gonna build them a circle drive. They gonna have a whole little street called Rodriguez. Heck yeah, they gonna have a whole. Come on now, they know how to do it. They're gonna have a whole street called their name, and there's just gonna be a cul-de-sac with just them in it.
And they don't play about that.
Cause I was just working for FedEx, and I'm seeing it with my own two eyes. Like, dang, they all the way out here. They got all this land, and it's like 10 of them, and they all know each other.
Yeah.
They watching each other house while they on vacation. They kids playing together. Like it's. We
And
make
they
stuff so
money
simple.
in the community 15, 20, 25, 35 times before it leave the community.
You know what? It's too much hate in our community when everybody grew up with each other. In fact, that's why people, my family, them be like, "Why you call everybody cuz? Like, them ain't your family." Not like it's about respect, man. And I got love for them, man. I grew up with them. I don't want nothing to happen to them. That's family.
But why do you think the easiest things to do is so hard for people to do? It's so easy to go up to somebody like, I love you, or hey, how you doing? It's so hard for people to do that, and that don't cost nothing. Nothing at all. It don't cost nothing to be polite to somebody.
If you scratch deep enough between underneath the surface in Muskegon, you probably related to them for real.
For real.
Yeah.
Bloodline type stuff. I mean, we all intertwined one way or another because most of our families came from the South.
Yeah, okay.
Come on now. Yeah.
And we got here in this pool and have fun. And
you don't know who's who.
Yeah, and that's why I call it, and that's why I'm trying to get in no board. I don't want my family getting in no board. I don't want no people that's looking up to me thinking like this the way to go. No, CP told me to do this, and you see he doing it and it's working. No, you gotta lead by example, man. That's why
you're right.
OGs like telling them kids that, bro. I get mad. They don't come around me talking that smack, bro, because I get mad. I turn up. Don't do that around me, bro. For real. Go on somewhere with that, bro. These kids trying to learn. Man, that preacher came out there, man. Them kids, man, had me in tears, man, talking about they don't want to go to hell and all this stuff. I'm telling the people, man, come get y'all kids and talk to them about God and stuff. Like, come talk to them. They out here.
And let y'all kids know, let them men know they are gods. Let them know that. Like it's levels to this. Let them know they are kings. They are, though. They really are. You are God. Whatever you get to stumping around here, baby, we just a backbone, and I'ma act like it.
Come on, man.
I got you. That's all. Step them 10 toes. I got 10 too.
Come on, man.
Oh my
And that's
God.
that's why I have a lot of them kids call me, because they know I love a lot of people, man. I done stopped a lot of beef. And a lot of people who be on Facebook sneak this and this stuff, they don't even know I stopped their family and stuff. But I just
then it's just the men too. It's the men too, just period. Like you gotta expect them and hold them accountable for these boys. Like mamas can only, you know what I mean? Like your mama gonna love you. But when you get to feel like nobody don't love you, they gone. So it's like, know your place as a female and as a male. Like you can be independent, holler all that, but know your place. You only the side of the rib for a reason. You not the whole thing. We only that side, and that's the brain, baby. Why you think men can't focus without that brain? They can focus, but you know what I mean. It's that brain, baby.
It's
brain.
It's the yin and the yang and the dualities of life. That's just part of life.
Yep.
And you can think what you want to think, but mothers, you want to get on the topic of mothers and fathers and we all need each other. I mean, we're all part of each other. And just like you said, if people understood the royalty they possess within them, it's so powerful. And if they only knew, so they make sure you don't know. They make sure you don't know that you're royalty. They make sure you don't know. They change your name, you change your language, they change everything. And they like Drill was saying,
and they tell you it's evil. That's what they do. They tell you it's the
everything
devil.
That's good, they're gonna tell you it's evil. They're gonna find any kind of difference in life that you have with somebody else that looks like you and say, okay, well, you see, you different right there. You shouldn't even like her for that. You shouldn't like him for that.
Right.
And it's a separation thing. Divide and conquer. As long as I keep them separated,
they'll never know what's going on.
They'll never know what's going on. So I mean, we've been divided. They put us against each other. We've been divided since way back in slavery times. So we come from so many various bloodlines. We don't trust one another. So it's hard for us to gain unity amongst one another when we come from so many different bloodlines.
Yeah.
We've been pitted against each other all of our lives. And and that post-traumatic slave disorder, that's real. We've been passing that shit down for so long. It's real. You can pretend like trauma don't bother you at all for real. It does. It affects all of us.
It really does. And certain people deal with it in different ways. Some people can deal with it better. Some people can't. You know?
Most young men who grow up without a man in the house, when they encounter a man in an authoritative position, he's going to challenge you. He's going to challenge you. Even if it comes to being physical, he's going to challenge you. And that's where most men get worn down in this struggle, because they ain't used to these young men coming up to them, challenging them, and they're afraid of them.
Yeah.
They fear young man. It's a lot of older people. They're completely terrified of young people.
And be like, why is you terrified of the young people? You must have did something, but you know what? They ain't living their life right.
Yeah, they terrified. I mean,
you can't be terrified of something that you should have been out here helping anyway, because it takes
man.
Time. So you feeling like the outsider because you ain't been the person that you should have been helping out the village.
Yeah.
They get mad at me. That's why I'm saying I'm in the village no matter what. They talking about you need awards. I don't need no damn awards. You can't take awards to heaven. What is you talking about? I do shit off the strength because how I was raised. I wasn't doing no accolade. I'm doing this stuff right. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, we are suckers for titles. We love titles.
I don't
You
know.
right.
We would
You
sell
right.
each other out for a title.
Full title.
I was like, man, that's some sad shit. That's sad, man.
It's real sad.
We'll
That's
kill
why I
each other
said
for
the
that title.
sellouts are in these days. That's like wearing a Taylor suit.
And Drill, you keep it so real. It's scary,
I gotta hit him with this. I gotta hit him
Yo,
man. She keep it so real. It's scary, bro. The way she puts stuff, girl. You need to, man. You something different.
Hey, I'm a host.
She said it's like a Taylor suit.
We'll pop it off. You hear me? Hey,
yo, I'm trying to tell y'all I'm so serious though.
So funny, bro.
I watch it every day. I see it with my own two eyes. What's that movie called when that man was following my man and he was acting like his other side and he was telling him everything that's going on before it happened? Them? Is it them?
Them. That's it.
Girl, look my other side. Like, don't be no clown now. Like, come on.
Don't be no goofy out here.
Okay, don't be no for real. I watch it all the time. When black, especially us though, when we ain't seen that type of money before, we'll go so fast. Whew. So everything you want, you done sold your patent and everything. So you telling me if they trying to buy for $500,000, just imagine what it'll be worth in 5 years.
Right.
2.
Right.
Come on.
But we ain't never seen 5. So you know what I mean? There we go. If I get this 5, I can flip it 2 times. By the time you done thought about flipping it, you done spent it 3 times.
Because you got 12 different goddamn little sets you trying to do like
that. Okay.
If I get that, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna be
man, you too funny, man.
That's why you gotta be ready for what you ask for. You gotta be ready for what you ask for, whether it's good or bad. You got the will to ask. You just when you receive it, whether it's good or bad, you gotta be ready for it.
You gotta stand 10 toes. You can't tell God to remove the people that ain't doing you no good in your life. Remove them from
then
your
he
life.
do and you stressing on why they gone.
Man, heck no, I'm in peace. They like you smiling now and everything. Yeah, man, because I'm in a whole different ball game.
There you go.
Man.
I know people God either gonna understand or they not.
And then for me to tell you all the time, if you see it, then I'll talk to you. If you don't, I'm just gonna walk right past you because ain't no time to waste my brother.
And it's still a what's up, how you doing? I'm still cordial. Yeah.
I'm just talking about on some real conversation. No, it ain't gonna be that because I know you ain't on that level.
Right. Yeah, then you get frustrated when they don't be knowing, like maybe I'm supposed to just talk to them a little longer. Like when you don't get it, like it's right in your face.
It's right there. When I was showing people different stuff, they like, man, I don't get, man, what that? I'm like, listen, man, look, it's right here. It's right here. Yeah. Just gotta look at it and read it, man.
Because we don't know how to separate business and personal yet. We still acting like we don't know how to do that yet.
Right.
So it's just like,
right. When
we got to figure it out. Like, what do you do at this point? Do you keep on suffering? You can't just keep swinging at the air trying to knock the air out. You know what I mean? So what we swinging at? That's what I'm saying. Like, where is we going with it? What is the final goal? What is the foundation? What is it? What's next? That's what I want to know. Like, what's after this?
And that's what I'm trying
like,
to do.
Even if I take my kids out of the school, they friends that they've been with and that's good in school too, I'm still thinking about them. So it's still deeper than just that. Right. Like some of them kids didn't stay with me before. Some of them kids, you know what I mean, that I didn't help raise. I didn't been to these kids' conferences for their parent because they parent at work. Like, can you go for me? And as simple as that.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's take a village to raise a child. Ain't nothing wrong with
it definitely do. It do. All the way down to just supporting them. Because they gonna get that attention.
That's how we was raised. And a lot of people that won't they turn things back on those people that was trying to raise them like that, and they ain't got it. So now they just run around here still thinking they young from back in the day because they ain't got nothing to strive off of. It's great stuff right now that coach then taught me in football practice. I'm still using that. So
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. It's those. Gotta have those strong men behind you, man.
Yep.
Got
And we got to make sure we at least, even if we just get one kid, whatever that was taught to you, you try to pass that on. That's why I say I'm at least get two. I got two kids. I'm at least get them two. I know they gonna hear me, y'all. We gonna sit down and we gonna kick it. So now they gonna go to school to their friends and try to be a role model to their friends. Like, okay, well, let's get a study group instead of going to leaving school. Let's get a study group. How about that? Then everybody can come over. Y'all can kick it.
yeah. You can do whatever you want, play games,
Y'all,
all types. As long as y'all homework stuff did, I don't care what you do.
y'all can kick it. It make it more easier for you to say, yeah, don't
Yeah,
it?
come on. My nephews used to
Shoot.
be out there. Their mama used to be like, "Oh, they on punishment." No, they ain't. Hey, man, you told me to watch them. All right, get y'all done with y'all homework. Go get y'all friends and come over here. I don't care what they
Yep,
talk.
there we go. Yeah, and that's how I gotta be. You gotta balance it out with your kids. No, I ain't they friend, but I'ma balance it out. This a new generation, and I'm learning just like they learning. All is new. The COVID was new. Everything was new.
Right.
So instead of them trying to enhance and educate the community, like, okay, the community on ice, y'all. This what we can do to try to get back on. They gave us this much. I'm talking about really hollering at the community. Like,
Right.
this is what we can do. Like, break it down to our, I'm doing the quotation marks, dumbass. You know what I mean? Break it down to us then and come on.
It's just you saying we done.
Okay.
Understand? Well, y'all understand the perspective of everything that's going around in the community, and we be trying to. Man, I don't want to hear that.
She gonna flat iron it off. Yeah.
Hear that. It's so crazy, man. They try to talk to you so smart and talk about
No, that ain't so smart. It's so slick.
that's what they think. They trying to talk education like I ain't gotta talk like them. I'm just gonna talk a whole
Big
bunch
difference.
of big words.
Yep.
It don't
Big
go no.
difference.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
And we paying
What?
attention to exactly what they saying.
What they say they call, they over there speaking in tongue. They over there speaking in tongue. That's
It ain't doing no good if nobody understand it though.
they
You hear?
speaking in you. You
You hear?
don't understand when somebody speaking in tongue. They talking to God.
Yeah.
they
Somebody
they
gotta say
talking.
something just because they be tripping, and I don't hear
Soon
God
as
talking
you soon as you ask about the budget on the water, they get to you be like, what? Hold on, what?
And you be jumping to that. Well, we had put up the last meeting that the budget of the water and it just came through, and then the peripherals that we had to calibrate everything that was coming along. And then you got people up
And
there
at the end of the day, what in the hell did you just say? Nothing.
Right, that's
nothing.
the meeting be over and everything. We gone.
Oh, hey coach, listen,
And they
man.
still explain it.
Hey coach, follow me now. Listen, keep game though. And
See,
they up in there talking to us like coaches, like it's a speech. You hear me?
Yeah.
And I know you know what I'm talking about. People
man,
like
I'm ahead of you. Shit.
gotta come on and stop arguing and come together and do it like this and this is whether. No, you lying, bro. I don't want to hear that. You
You're
lying,
doing
bro.
too much movement.
Come on,
Nigga,
bro.
look me in my eyes and talk to me. All of that extra movement, you let me know that you don't know what the hell you talking about, bro. You making
Okay.
that go along,
They
bro.
stay in the crowd to do this. They ain't even looking at nobody in the crowd. They just keep walking past from wall to wall. They like we ain't know about that in speech class.
This the favorite line right here. I'll talk to you after the meeting. Come talk to me after the meeting.
No,
Knowing
That's
you ain't gonna be found nowhere after the meeting.
man, you should see how they run through them cars. They go to them offices, I'm talking about, man.
And go out the back door.
You hear me?
Yep.
About the lights be off while they going down the street, then they cut off.
Cause and they do too, and them facts, cause I be up there. Them facts, I be trying to linger a little bit so I can kind of talk to one of them. And
hey, look, I do it from afar. You know what I'm saying? I get up, I stay in the meeting right before a league because I know they be looking for me. I just dip and watch them. Just watch them. And they be looking for me, talking. I done heard all type of slick conversations. And they know I'm out right here. You didn't even know me. This me in the car. And you talking about.
But at the end of the day, that's okay. Like, I'm concerned about, I am a resident of Muskegon Heights. I'm a concerned parent of Muskegon Heights. Like, I have a right to know what's going on in the city that I'm living in. You can't just be secretive about everything. Like, come on, like these are millions of dollars. We not talking about no petty little racks.
Come
We
on, man.
talking about millions and millions of dollars that y'all done hid.
What is it?
Okay, but when you start talking about elected officials and all of them run on the platform of being transparent, and then all of a sudden, what happened to that transparency when they get into the office and get into that
Yep.
seat? That
Yep.
you
That
came to
yeah.
me and made me all of these promises. Oh man, if I get in, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do the other. But then when they get there, what happened to that transparency then?
And that's why I'm on them, because y'all lied to me. Y'all lied to my grown face and said y'all was gonna do this, and I voted for y'all. I'm mad because I voted for y'all. I
Yeah,
voted to get y'all in there, and this is how y'all treat me. So I'm pissed about my vote, because I take my
this
vote.
is what the thanks I get.
I'll put you in there. You know,
Heck yeah, here's your for you get a $400 water bill. You get a $400 water bill. You
they don't shit. I made y'all asses.
Everybody look under your seats.
they're gonna be like, we had to put a $2.5 million water filtration filter on the pipes. Like, come on, they be making up some wild. I'll be like, what?
Sherman did 30 times. That could we only got 3.9 miles in Muskegon. The whole Muskegon Heights is only 3.9 miles.
Listen.
50 miles. Ain't 50
Listen,
miles.
I can be wrong. I got to get this out. I can be wrong. Do not quote me on this. I repeat, don't quote me on this. But I'm pretty sure I heard them say that each district during the pandemic and all this time got like a 40 million development grant for each district.
Hey,
For each district. So that means that's paying for teachers, that's paying for road, that's doing everything to develop your community. Muskegon is doing, they got a new gym, they got a new school. Like, don't it look like they use their money very wisely?
Well, the reason being is when you organize and you have visionaries that plan 20, 50, 100 years down the road, and
You
everything
ain't lying.
you constantly growing, and everything is so structured that you don't have no room to deviate either to the left or to the right too far, because you plan this 20, 50, 100 years ago.
Yep,
But
you're right.
we ain't got the. We're more reactionary. We react to whatever's going on. We react to whatever is new, but we ain't planning 20, 50 years down the road. So
Right.
it's a big difference.
Right. It's definitely a big difference.
Yeah.
And they got people, them alumni people's dropping that dough too to make sure school stuff straight. They be on it, and that's all I'm saying about the eyes.
And see, don't get it twisted. See, but you got to understand, our best and our brightest usually go to college, move out of town, and go get a better job. And you can't knock them for it, because
nope.
Who in the world wants to make $200,000 or $300,000 a year and move back here and deal with wintertime and potholes in the road and blight and all of this kind of stuff that's going on in the community, when you could be living somewhere in a sunshine state and making damn good money, driving what you want to drive, living what you want to live? It's hard to come back.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely nothing wrong with it. But a majority of our best and brightest go off and don't ever come back.
See, and that's what you got to do. You got to put that back into the community. On top of, like I said, this is somewhere I probably will retire once I'm done moving around, because it's something Muskegon is very beautiful, and they gonna do what they got to do to make sure it's right. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Oh, they gonna do what they got to do to make sure that agenda
is. My whole thing with the city of Muskegon Heights, if water is our best asset, why not let's do water? I'm talking about water parks, train and teach our own kids to manufacture and be able to take care of the water.
Water business. Let me throw it out.
Bottle this water. They need water all over the world. Why don't we bottle it and sell it?
We is the body of water.
They need water around the world. We have water.
Yep.
Why the fuck can't we sell it?
Yep.
Like that's so hard. Like that's so difficult.
They they
They
they
Right.
they fly people
they
in and
selling
bring
it.
people in from Grand Rapids to maintain the water. Why can't we teach our own kids to maintain the water? That's just like I made a suggestion a long time ago. Why can't we teach our kids to go to school to learn how to do this construction work so we can
Yep.
fix our own streets?
Yep.
So
Yep.
we can buy the equipment. We can invest in our own community, buy the equipment, and fix our own damn streets. That
Yep.
you create jobs for life.
Yeah. And everybody from the city, so we're gonna make sure that it's right.
And
And
you
you
know we want to because don't nobody want their cars messed up. Y'all keep putting this little salt rock stuff down, this little sawdust, this little
man,
fairy dust on the ground, and next thing you know, people hold
well,
under their kato up.
they
Drea,
call them
listen. Let me tell you something. Now, if you got a big deep pothole in the ground and you put some hot ass tar to fill that pothole up, all it's gonna do is expand the hole and make it bigger. Then when you drive over it and you get all that tar and stuff on the bottom of your tires and on the bottom of your car, you just made the hole bigger.
26220.
That's all it is. You making the hole big. And we've been putting a band-aid. That's like putting a band-aid on cancer. We've been putting
Yeah.
band-aids
Yep.
on these roads for
Yep.
years, decades.
yeah,
Fix them.
yeah.
Buy the equipment and fix it ourselves.
Yep.
If you
And
got
you
to
know
educate people and send them to school, it's a better investment than paying all of these people to come in our community, fix the roads, and take that community, take all that money back to their own community, and they ain't gonna reinvest nothing into our community.
Because
Do
they
what you
don't even
said.
want to give us no Neosporin and let it heal the right way. They don't want to clean the wound or nothing.
yeah.
They just want to let it just get infected. We
What you be
infected now.
She said Neosporin. I love you, Dre.
We can't even get no Neosporin or nothing.
It's over there like, you see this? It's all bloody and stuff.
Man,
They
Dre,
get
man, you something different, man.
No, for real, no, for real.
She said we can't even get no Neosporin. She said we infected. We
No, that's
infected. No. Man, you so funny. Man. Oh my
because
God.
that listen, you know it's the truth though. They ain't trying to help you up. It's ask you, is you okay?
Then they had this. Did you see this grant with this with the water? Man, they got all this money with for the citizens of Muskegon Heights. It's a water from water fund. And it's supposed to be for the people of City Heights for stuff like this. Like they talk about leaky pipes. Y'all got all the money. Where the money at? Y'all supposed to just fix it.
Ain't nobody pipes leaking. We about to leak this bull. Ain't no pipes leaking. My whole crib just got remodeled before I moved here. Ain't no way nothing should be leaking.
Yeah,
They've been doing this to me since it ain't even just they've been doing this to me, y'all. I stayed in the projects for 5 years trying to, I ain't no shame in trying to get myself together. So I moved out there
ain't no wrong with it.
and it was the same way. Like you will watch them, man.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, hold it. Wait a minute. Now, I'm a PJK myself, so you know what I'm
Right.
saying. I don't understand because most people, I don't care if they live in North Muskegon, Grand Haven, Holland, most of them at one point in time done lived in the projects.
Right. But I'm
So
just saying they do you so dirty. It's like a crab in the bucket. Like you would think them people just wanted, like we just wanted to be out there and like we wanted to get on our feet in progress and be able to move on. But they was hindering and grabbing and doing so much dirty stuff, especially during that pandemic. Now that's the only people I would put on the front street. They did people so dirty to where some of them people couldn't even come out them jets. Some people couldn't even get on their feet the right way because they was just doing people so dirty. So if you ain't smart or not even smart, just hip to what's going on, you're gonna be stuck. So I had to get myself out that type of environment. Yeah, I was trying to get my stuff together, but it wasn't. The mental it mess with your mental in certain type of ways, and they try to get down on you. And I'm like, everywhere you turn, y'all trying to get down. So maybe it's just time for you to move out the heights because y'all don't have it no more. So now y'all panicking. Y'all panicking out. Everything on the table. This the last supper. Everything on the table.
Right here. I want to eat because it's over after this. You gonna get full or what? Because it's last call for alcohol.
Man.
So now we just trying to figure out who God is. Who bringing us to this supper.
I mean, the sad part though, realistically, is that without a school, you can't have a community. And without a community, I mean, why would parents continue to stay here if their kids ain't attending that school? They would move elsewhere. Yep. So when you start talking about not having a school, that's not a community if you ain't got a school in it. A school needs 5 things to survive and thrive. You talking about a school is one of them. A financial institution, a hospital, a store. You got to have all of those just to maintain a community.
We don't even have a grocery store just like right here within the 0.5 radius of the Muskegon Heights no more. Plums ain't right there. Family Dollar be open when they want to. So like it's just really a dog world. We boxed in. They boxing us in, and they know exactly what they doing though. And then they'll have us fighting against each other. They'll have us against each other, debating and arguing against each other while they sit and watch it happen.
And the sad part about it, realistically, there are no black communities because all the black communities don't have those 5 things.
Yep. We like to adopt the kids looking for a home, looking for a church home, we the only people don't have how certain people have a religion and they believe in their religion. They don't go against their religion. We the only ones who be on the outside looking for where we belong. When the whole time we the guys, the whole time we the religion, the whole time it's us. That's why we can't find nobody because we don't belong to nobody.
Yeah, we looking all around and we forgot to look within.
There you go. Say that again. Say it again.
You better understand what your chakras is and get hit with them fast.
Okay.
He done got them chakras.
Yeah, because you got to have them in line. You got to know when it's time. Listen, like I said, you can't ask for it and when it comes, because once you ask for you to be woke and you to understand and give me understanding, it's gonna be some stuff that you see that nobody else don't see. So you still got to stand on 10 toes, even though they don't see it, because this is what you asked for. They didn't ask for that, so I can't expect you to know what I know.
Right, and that's what I've been trying to tell them. I say book it, because you know what? Those chakras are what they targeting? Your brain and what? Your reproduction.
Your inner, your foundation, your feet from the top of your head.
If they get your main reproduction area, if they stop the reproduction area of your chakra, and they stop your brain, your head just right there to the waistline. We're gonna say waistline into your brain. They stopping the whole community. They stopping everything. They stopping the man's existence. They stopping the woman's existence. You can't create. How can you create? So people got to understand what they're attacking to fight against, but they going along with the narrative. You know what I'm saying? And it's only for them to wake up, man. You know what I'm saying? You're down your knees. You're gonna be able to.
Man, I mean, y'all got some strong and very valid points, and y'all just the next generation to inherit this long ride, because realistically, it will wear you down. It'll wear you down. It will abuse you. I just need y'all to understand that, because at sometimes you become so overwhelmed because there's so few people that understand and know what you need to know in order to advance and move forward. So you become overwhelmed because there's so many people, and that's the situation I've been in.
And you get to living emotionally, and it get in the way of.
I'm talking about most people know. I mean, I've been in this game. You know, I've been coaching football and working with kids. I've been doing that for 30 years.
Yeah,
30
yeah.
years. Can you imagine how many lives that I've encountered in 30 years? And you talking about you averaging anywhere from 25 to 30 kids per year.
Yep.
Yeah.
You right.
And that's just football. And you know, I done coached basketball, track, some of everything. I done coached everywhere. And out of all of them kids, you know, I learned and I gained so much from the youth, but I've also contributed so much to so many, even if they're only going to be productive citizens. I don't care if you play another foot down of football in your life. Just
Right.
become a productive citizen. Just like he was saying earlier, you know, you learn and teach life lessons. It ain't just football. You got to wear, as a coach, you got to wear so many hats just
Yep.
to be a coach. And,
Yep.
and, and it's probably one of the most selfless professions you could ever get into because it's not rewarding. Not all the time. It's not rewarding.
Right.
Seeing them
And
kids smile and be happy because of what you did, that's be the reward part. That be the filling up for me. That's what it be. Them
yeah,
kids feeling good, like, oh, he care about me. It's always gonna be Coach Fred to the day that's Coach Fred.
Coach
yeah,
Fred. But that means, you know what I'm saying? When you got a coach like that he own you because he care and not own you because he just on some bullshit, it's a whole different ball game.
That's what I said. And then back then you can yell at kids the way you can yell at them. Nowadays you say something to the kid, they all teary eyed. They want to come back. They going to tell they parents coming back snapping on. You can't talk to these kids.
Before they even start, if I ever coach a team, listen, this dedication is hard work, and this is gonna show you some discipline. And if your kid ain't ready for that, you can take them somewhere else, and I'll be fine with that. And if we got to break it down to a flag football, then book it because we got to learn life lessons. Women can't teach all men things. Like if I had a daughter, I'm not finna teach her everything. Her mama finna teach her stuff. You a woman, show her the way. I'm the protector. I got her. I'm gonna show her the way. I'm gonna make sure that she understand what a dude's supposed to do. Like my son, I got a son. He with me. I got him. You know what I mean? That's my son. Come on,
And
man.
long as you celebrate them, they gonna elevate you.
That's
Period.
it.
damn.
Period.
That's
I
it.
just said some stuff,
Long as
didn't
you celebrate them, they gonna elevate. Oh my God.
Come on now.
I?
That's
Fresh,
I
you
know
funny.
I know you didn't think I missed that now. Hold up. You know I love words, you know what I'm saying? I love words.
Like she ain't playing with it.
Drill's something different, man.
Yeah,
Oh
this
my
this
God.
dry eyes drill. She ain't playing with y'all no more.
Man,
I ain't finna play with y'all no more.
she's
Y'all,
so cold with it though, man. I
but
mean,
it's coming
I
from the heart.
love the way she communicate because when she talks so a child can understand her. Everybody from a child to the president of the United States can understand and relate to what she's saying. And she ain't trying to spend no $50 word when she could be using a word that costs $1.
Okay,
I mean,
because dollars add up now. I
she
count
keeping it
them.
going. She keeping it, but you eliminate so many people that don't have that overly extensive vocabulary. So you know what I'm saying. You eliminate so many different people because I mean, I'm gonna just keep it real. You know, I'm one of them. I'm a hood scholar. You know what I'm saying. And I like being a hood scholar. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, I'm well understood. I can
Yeah,
communicate with
yeah.
anybody.
That's called common sense. You can't listen. You can't pay for that.
But
You can.
common sense ain't common.
Yeah,
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 but it's
yeah.
kind of, if you knew better, you do better. Ain't that what they
Okay.
y'all taught us? If you
Huh.
do better, you
If
do.
you do better, you do better. Huh.
Get mad at me. That's why I tell people all the time. You can't get mad at me because even when I was doing wrong, I knew better.
Right.
So when I said I stop and I know what I'm doing, you didn't change. No, I ain't changed. I'm just doing what I need to do.
Right.
You know better, you do better, boy.
Yeah.
Come on, make some sense.
See, it ain't like I didn't know
But then,
that.
but he right though. You right though, because some people be thinking stuff is that because of what they thought or what they was taught. They do think that's like that is got to be the right way because this how I was taught. So you can't go off expecting somebody to know what you know, because that's how I learned my lessons in life, thinking that everybody grew up how I grew up. Like everybody have to have their mama and daddy, and like that was normal to me because that's what I had. So when somebody else was going through something different, I can only empathize because I didn't understand what they was going through because I wasn't raised like that. So I can chill and let you vent.
Right.
But I couldn't quite understand. I couldn't understand that because that was a different pay rate.
You can't even comprehend that because you come from a mother and a father in a loving home. Right. And you got some people that have never ever experienced unconditional love.
So your common sense ain't they common sense. So that make a lot of sense too.
And if you ain't experienced unconditional love in this life, you messed up. I don't know how to put it no simpler.
That just gave me chills.
But if you ain't experienced unconditional love in your life, you got problems.
You got real problems, man.
You got some problems that some people can't even get to they can't even get to them problems.
That's what be going with the young people. They be going through the same thing.
They got problems.
I love you, man. That's why I tell you, I expect different from you because I love you and I care.
Right? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I tell them that, man. Tell them like how y'all used to tell us.
Man.
I'm on the same thing. Like I got.
And then it'd be like the kids that was before that respect you, then they kids respect you, and then they kids. It's like a trickling effect because I grew up around Fred. I grew up around you. Like you was always around. So it was like all of us look up to you. My son, even you probably don't even know my son like that, but my son know who Fred Waller is. He know who you are. You know what I mean? He know you coach. He know you. He knows that. And my son ain't never even played football. Because of who we grew up around, that's who you know. He know that. He knows. So when he see you, it's gonna be, hey, how you doing?
Drea, now you got the son that's the hooper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because when Dre mama, when your daddy mama had a birthday party, we all went up to Edgewood and played horse. And I'm talking about we was up there shooting long jumpers. And that's when I first met him, and he started talking so much trash. But I knew he was a real hooper because I done played with your daddy. I done coached Tug. And I knew he was under good guidance. I knew he came from good stock. And see, that's the difference when you come from a village. You know who's who. You know what genetics. You know what tree they came from. You know what to expect. You know what they got.
Yep. So you got to meet them where they are. You have to meet kids where they are.
Yeah. Man.
I seen Coach Fred, Jesse, say I seen them elevate kids. I'm talking about to a whole nother level.
Yeah. And it's just more, like he said, it's more than just coaching. They taught them like even just being in a team, being a brotherhood, being like that's all important.
That's important because you learn how to deal with different people's attitudes and how different people is and how different people move. And like Coach used to say, y'all, hey, this don't stop at the practice.
That's
on the street. Hey, y'all are brothers.
And we played after that. We couldn't wait till the All-Stars when I was in elementary where we played Glendale, Loftus, Lindbergh. Like we couldn't wait. We wasn't scrapping. We was hyping in the mug. Then you pick your 3 rawest players and everybody go to All-Stars. Like them kids need that.
Man. And just think what these kids are missing out on right now.
God, it crushes my soul.
And then we supposed to show up this weekend and have a tailgate and celebrate the history when our kids are suffering and ain't experiencing none of this shit. This shit, man.
So they looking like, what are y'all celebrating? Like, but the memories are so, we got good memories. So, it's like I said, If they don't understand, there's no point because it's for them, is what I thought. So if they don't get it,
you on that live, it was so conflicting because it's like I want to see people from back in the day and be happy, but I can't be happy because the kids right now suffering so bad, they ain't got nothing to be happy about.
yeah.
They ain't got nothing to be proud about.
And then just imagine run it out, and you don't have no JV squad, no freshman squad. So all these kids together is like juniors and stuff like that. So these football teams they eating their Wheaties, they stepping out, they coming out, they big. So they already a little intimidated a little bit. So for nobody to not be at the game, but then you look out the fence and see everybody around that mug barbecuing like that. I'm about to go outside the fence. They don't even got the concession stand open. I can't even get no bottle of water.
Man, I'm gonna say this in the personal.
The concession stand ain't even open.
It wasn't open. It haven't been open at their home games. No, sir.
I'm finna tell you
we
this.
Can't even get no hot chocolate. You can get hot chocolate at the Little League game.
Hey, my auntie Miss Burr, she did the snacks for all them years. And when she passed away, Bruh Harris and them ran it. You know what I'm saying? They had the little cheerleading squads and stuff like that. The band parents and stuff like that was running.
Yep.
The crazy thing about it is right now, when Brother Harris died, that's why I was so hurt. That was the last. That was the last Tiger right there. Coop up there. One more Tiger left, I think. That from old school.
No, Coop, they tell me Coop done retired. You know, I was in a classroom with Coop, with Mr. Cooper.
Oh, he retired?
He still be up there, then he just be volunteering or something, because he be up. I see him up there. I seen him up at the board meeting the other day too.
Yeah, he told me to catch some kids. He was like, go get a hold to him. I had got a hold to him and talk to him. Yeah. But he's still alive. That's what I'm saying. Bruh Harris was that one.
He taught my mama, he taught me, and he taught my daughter.
And I'm gonna tell you this: he's one of the people that taught people grammar and vocabulary to a whole nother level.
You talking about 3 generations?
Yes, yep. My mama too.
Is an institution. He's an institution by himself.
You right? What?
You talking about somebody? Everybody can't. They can't claim that.
No.
Brother Harris,
he had that. And he took pride in his curricular. You didn't play that. I mean, Bruh Harris. I know people right now, I swear to God. I know people when I was in school, they skipped a lot of classes. But Bruh Harris, they didn't skip.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't skip Bruh Harris. Bruh Harris.
He want to see you with that ink pen too.
Hey, and then
you better have that ink.
And don't be coming down the hall when his class getting ready to start. You got to be in the room. If you coming down the hall and that bell ring, you late. You ain't coming in there.
Nope.
He was teaching you rules and regulations and conduct and being prompt.
From you. And then he'll decide when you see you next hour. I expect more from you. Hey, you got to be the class on time.
But want me to tell you what school is act like Heights remind me of right now? Today I watched it when I was sitting at work. I watched Lean on Me. And you see how they brought that man from another district to come run the school. It's happening right now.
Yeah.
It's happening right now. It's happening right now. As we speak, all the way down. It ain't nothing missing. Everything the same. It's the same way.
Man, and that's why
go put those locks on the doors. Go put those
You telling me that's happening at Heights right now?
That's happening at Heights right now.
Put those chains on the doors. The enemy is here. Sam. That's how they look at Sam.
Man, no, man, don't tell me that.
And that's how it's getting it to the kid. It's out of control. Like it's out of control. Huh?
Who running the school?
The school board? Do you want me to tell you who on the school board?
Oh yeah, it's up in the air at this point.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Before we even get to the school board, who running the school? I'm talking about the day-to-day operations. Who running the school?
Y'all know who up there at Heights. We ain't gotta even name people. They up there, just the people that be up at the high school.
But I'm talking about who in charge, who running it.
They
I
don't
don't-
paradigm.
That's it. That's what I'm saying. From what I know, from what I'm hearing, from what my sources tell me,
But they
ain't no
told us they only got a 30, like they only got a contract for a certain amount of days. If it don't work out, they don't have to sign a contract. But I think that's baloney because they wouldn't even let them run the school without signing the contract. They had to sign that contract as Hikes would not been able to run. They wouldn't have been able to have school. So all them kids that missed school of choice, they would have just been popped. Because they not even offering virtual schooling because they not the same curriculum no more. It's not class Google Duo. It's not that no more.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
They still trying to figure out the curriculum that these kids about to have. And they didn't even, what scared me, what behooved me was they talking about, well, they have to take these tests to see what groups they gonna be in. I'm like, what you mean grades? What grade they gonna be in? What you mean groups? Like, is it District 12? Is the Hunger Games? Like, I'm confused. Like, what do you mean? What groups? This is 7th through 12th grade. They're gonna be in grades, right?
Drill.
So I guess whatever level you testing on,
Drill.
that's what I'm getting from it. Don't quote me. That's what I'm getting. That's how I'm getting it.
That's
Drill.
Fred.
Drill. Did you just say behoove me?
Because I was really like, what? Like, hold on. Like, who have a class?
Behooves me.
Who have a class that say to be announced?
Man,
this ain't no party.
Man, say yeah. Math class on Sherman Wednesday at 3:30. No, we're gonna change it to be announced.
To be announced.
All the sudden, we just at King School. We ain't gonna go into school. We just gonna go in the yard.
Oh my God.
Or y'all just go hoop for the day. Like, y'all just gonna hoop.
Y'all in school. Y'all mamas, we need that funding.
Man, that's funny, but it ain't funny. That's
yeah,
sad.
it ain't like it is, but it ain't like, but it's that's the reality. That's reality. Like, so that's what's really going on.
You gotta laugh. Stop.
Yeah. Listen, I'll cry later. Laugh now, I'll cry later.
Yeah.
For real, because it's real deep, and that's why you see me on here, and they be like, you going? Yeah, I got to go because hey, you'll get to crying about this stuff. Like, y'all really trip, y'all really like,
and then you gotta sometimes humble yourself and listen. Like, when you listen, you can hear so much mentally though. Like, instead of just physically, you can just observe everything, and they gonna tell on themselves because they gonna keep talking, and they gonna tell on themselves and be like, ooh, and you gonna, like you heard Fred, I heard that part.
You hear me?
I heard that part.
I got all the stuff on there, and that's what I be doing. I be researching up on that, all them tapes, and I be
you
like,
have to.
You just contradicted yourself. I just put up some stuff that they contradicted themselves on with the glass lady. But you know what I'm saying? Like I say, how's y'all this all the tape, and it's so crazy because it's like you put this stuff out. It's like, man, how you gonna put it out? You got to put it out as soon as when somebody say something like boom, 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 boom. I've been chopping up this so much footage, is crazy.
And then some of that stuff, like, if they don't know it, like, you know how I just say a lot of our culture, of our ethnicity people, they tend, if they don't know it, they tend to quit automatically. Like, I'm straight on that. Heck no, I'm not about to do that. So it's a whole lot of unfinished business around this. Like, you know what I mean? It's a whole lot of unfinished business. So when people get to seeing that paperwork and all that stuff, they get to scatter because that's not something they're used to. They don't want to take them little couple of minutes to sit up there and read. They rather just go holler.
Right.
Like, you got to know what you're talking about, because once they hit you with some stuff, because they gonna know what they talking about. They got some lies packed in the bag ready for you.
Hey, listen, I used to work for the soliciting company, right? And that taught me how people talk, because we all had rebuttals, and that's what they got. Rebuttals. That's why you know what questions you ask.
Why you think on the internet, when you go to certain stuff, they have frequently asked questions? They already got these lies lined up.
ready for me to come here. You hear me? I ain't no okie doke. I ain't no joke. You ain't finna hit me with that. You want me to say up there and tell you about? Nah, I'm gonna take
Oh
you
man, y'all really got me tripping, man.
for real.
Oh
You got
man,
No, because you can get tricked without even being tricked. That's the crazy thing.
They smooth, Fred.
man, you know something? Something that somebody told me a long time ago. They said, even when you're dealing with an idiot, you don't know the idiot until they tell you.
Until they tell you.
So they, like you said, they could be pretending to be so brilliant and so wise, and all you got to do is sit back and listen to them. And they're gonna let you know
Heck yeah,
I'm really
keep
an
talking.
idiot. I got a whole bunch of prepackaged excuses for your ass.
Mhm.
But
At the
I'm
end
sorry.
of the day, you
I'm
still got to wipe makeup
I'm
off.
an idiot.
Come on, man. Like I said,
Okay,
on shit, don't be pancakes. You hear me? For real. They
Wow.
Yes.
Man, this is cold.
Yeah.
This so cold.
And
And
that's
then
what
we
I
supposed to
said.
go
Like,
tailgating this weekend.
I ain't be for real on some real.
Ain't that this weekend that we supposed to go do
but
tailgating?
yeah, it's supposed to be. It's the homecoming is tomorrow.
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 I'm gonna tell you for real. I'm going here. I gotta work. But what I'm gonna do is, when I start doing these podcasts and stuff, like how you see this cash app, when I'm gonna start doing is taking donations. Like you said, them Letterman jackets and stuff. I'm gonna get them boys expensive. I'm gonna make them come on in. We gotta get these kids something for graduation or something. They can't be like this, man. They can play sports and stuff. We can all chip in and help the kids out, man.
Right. Yeah. And then just get them something to be proud of. We can link with some people and see who can volunteer that need promotion. They can do like little senior photo shoots for the kids. Like, just something simple. It ain't got to be extravagant. Like, just something to let them know that people care. It ain't that many 12th graders.
Right. And if I gotta,
Cause Lil Fred be doing a good job, and maybe we can come up with some money and cash out. Lil Fred do an awesome job in doing videos and pictures.
Oh yeah, he got his own little video production company.
Yeah, he do real good. I didn't talk. He do real good. So I'm just saying, even if we come up with something and they can do like little senior pictures for a certain amount of 12th graders who need it, like just it got to be something more than that. They got to have a dope prom. They got to have what the coordination. Like these kids honored that. Like that's what made them feel like kings and queens. That's what made them want to have them good grades.
That was everything to us.
Sometimes parents be trying to focus on them and trying to be a better parent. They be forgetting that the kid is here. It ain't gonna be no perfect time. Like they here, it's gonna be the first time you raise a 15-year-old. It's gonna be the first time you raise a 16-year-old. It's gonna be the first time you raise a 17-year-old. All that is your first time. Ain't no handbook on this.
Ain't none.
So you have to go off your emotions. You have to. That's why you gotta love your kids and hold them accountable for what they do. You can love them and hold them accountable because they gonna love you for that. Because kids want attention, whether it's good or bad. They gonna make you give it to them. Whether it's you, the other people, they gonna get that attention.
They gonna get that attention. That's why I make sure when they come to me, I give them the right attention, man.
You give them that right attention. You let them know how much you.
Because I coach these kids this bullshit. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I gotta cuss on that. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. Not me.
Man.
And I ain't your friend. Now, how you doing today? If you want to vent or something like that, we can do that. But I ain't your friend.
Oh, it's bigger than that, baby. I'm trying to
say. Wow. And them
kids
still gonna love you. They gonna love you.
And they love me because you know why? Because I keep it real with them. And you gotta just all they be wanting is be somebody, be real, be firm, and listen to them. That's it. And give them good advice. That's it.
Hey, do you know who we got for homecoming?
Like what you mean? Like who?
Who we play against?
Hart.
Get the fuck out of here. Hart.
Hart. I didn't know it was gonna be this side.
Bro, no. This done changed so much. You say hard.
Yep. But most of their
Oh,
games be away. Most of their games be all in that Detroit area. You know, sometimes it take you 3 hours to get somewhere in Detroit, an hour away. So this little 3 hours away, they gonna take that trip for that break. They gonna take that money. They gonna take that trip.
Heck yeah,
okay, but listen,
That's around the corner.
this,
Them you might get some kids from the D coming up there. You be like, where you come from? Oh, I got expelled from every school in Detroit. Now I have to come here. Like these, you acting like these kids is. All the kids ain't bad. Like the hikes in downtown going neck and neck right now. To be
yeah.
real, they going neck and neck. So now
but
we just at a
on the real, we saw hikes becoming a dumping ground a long time ago.
Man,
yep,
what?
yep,
A dumping ground. Yep.
yep.
I mean, all the kids. I mean, they started recruiting our kids a long time ago.
Heck
Oh,
yeah,
Um,
and took them right downtown. Yep.
if they got to the point where the last time I worked at the middle school, there was a representative that came from Mona Shores. You know how when people come into the office and they stand on the other side of the table and wait for the secretary to come out the back.
Right.
This dude came to the middle school. He was back behind the counter, all in the file cabinet. I came in, I was like, dude, what you doing? I mean, who are you? Where you come from?
Right.
He was a representative from Mona Shores on this school of choice thing. They went and recruited all of our scholars and all of our athletes.
Yep.
After
Heck
that,
yeah. Yep.
they wouldn't let nobody else go to Mona Shores. They were sending them back fast as they can get out there. They were sending them back. It's like, we done met our quota now. You know what I'm saying? We got all your athletes and we got all of your scholars. So
yeah.
between Mona Shores, Muskegon, Reese Puffer, Orchard View, do you notice all them programs have elevated for the first time in 50 something years? All of a sudden, Mona Shores goes to the playoffs in football. Have you noticed how Muskegon, for the first time in 30, 40 years, they win a state championship, Class A in basketball?
Yeah.
Now, all of it, man, when you really look at it,
Yeah.
our kids have elevated every school around here. I don't care what school it is.
Yep.
I don't care what school it is. And yet and still, we still have enough talent left in the hood to compete
With everybody else.
with everybody else.
It's
With all the kids that we have leaving, going everywhere else, that we elevate everybody else's program, we still have the talent to compete right
Yep.
here in the hood.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
breed nothing but talent. It ain't nothing but talent in the hood.
Yeah.
Nothing but talent.
It's nothing but talent, man. Come on, Fred. You know we used to hoop on crates and stuff all the time.
Man.
And it's nothing but talent. They genes is strong.
But they easily looked over. That's why
Yeah.
my brother started running his basketball company, Elite Brotherhood, behind all the underdogs. He went to each school and let them play on his AAU team, but he got all the underdogs. They was real good, but they underdogs because of now it's about who you know. The talent going out the door. It's about who you know at this point.
Right.
So my brother gave all them kids an opportunity, and when they came and they played together, couldn't nobody mess with them.
They ball
Couldn't
out.
nobody mess with them.
It's too much talent. That's what. Hey, one thing about that is, and I could speak for being on a team with a lot of talent. Like Fred and them, man, we had a lot of talent on our
Yep.
team.
Man.
Yep.
Everybody accountable. If I drop the pass, get your ass out there on that motherfucker corner, and you know you owe me some push-ups. Next person, get in. You drop a pass, you owe. It's just you gotta hold people accountable for it. But it was
Yeah, you know you got to be accountable then.
Yeah, and then everybody was utilized back then too. Like everybody was utilized. Even if your son didn't get in that much, we knew what part he needed to get in on, and it wasn't a problem. You know what I mean? Like we knew that. Like everybody, and then coaches didn't play that. You couldn't be over there picking in the grass or doing all this stuff because you know you didn't want to hit them laps.
Right, sitting on the sideline the whole practice.
Looking crazy.
You ain't developing, you ain't paying attention, you ain't doing nothing. You just going to practice for no
Yeah,
reason.
back then people was sacky. They trying to get their spots. They ain't want to hit none of that. They want to get their spots, but everybody was utilized. It's 11 players on the field. Everybody was getting utilized.
Hey, remember Mario Stanford, coach?
He plays for me right now today. You know, I coach semi-pro now.
Yep,
And
he do.
plays
Yep.
for me right now today.
That's why I said that. Watch this though. When he first came out there, scary, wouldn't hit nothing. We stayed up on him. Coach like, I ain't giving up on you, damn it. I'm talking about Oni. He crying.
Hey, bro, you know.
On me, I'd be like, listen, man, he see it in you, bro. You just gotta stop playing and come on in.
Bro, and you know how little he was. His socks was too big. His socks was baggy. And bro, he was so little, and everybody underestimated everybody underestimated him. And I remember telling him this when he had to be 11, 12 years old. I told him, the only fair thing in the game of football, you either hit or you get hit. Which one you want to do?
Yep.
Which one you want to do? You make up your mind right here, right now. You either hit or you get hit. Which one you want to do? He said, I'd rather hit people. That's when he started hitting.
He started up. I would say, because remember, you did that in around. I had came around beeping Elijah Ron, smacked me. You put him in. He got crumbled by him. Man, he was crying. Man, that next come up that next week, he was hurt. Now the next season though, he was turned up. I said, "Ooh, Mario ain't playing. He out there getting."
Yeah, but you want me to tell you what's so crazy though? His son like that right now though. His son like that right now. At first, you know, he wanted to play. You know what I mean? But now he there. He ready. So that's why I say he got that opportunity to show. So let's go.
You gotta pop their cherry, as they say. We gonna pop y'all cherry.
Yep.
I'm telling you, y'all gonna be some men when we leave y'all, man.
Man, you start mentioning some names like when you said Elijah Wan, and then when you look at his son Milky that's playing downtown.
So cold. So cold.
You know what I'm saying? And people don't know back in the day, Elijah Wan, every time he hit somebody, it sound like a car accident. That he hit so hard. And now Milky's just as talented, but he played more offense than he did defense.
Hey, that's where his mouthpiece and come through there like, wow. I'm talking about. I'm talking about coach had to cuss him out. Put your mouthpiece in. He just put it halfway in and get the chewing on it. He hitting people. That's why we call it crazy horse. No mouthpiece in. You hitting people. No laying them out though. You get a flag. We didn't got the fumble. We got a flag on the play because you ain't got no mouthpiece in, man. Running throwing the papers up. Man, what? Get your mouthpiece in, man. Today's man.
Yeah, it was though. Them real memories though. Them real life memories.
That's why I be telling them. That's why I be saying these kids need that, man, because that make them smile. That make them look forward. That make them push. When they had kids like I had these type of memories, this is what made me happy. I want to at least make you feel happy. You know what I mean?
Especially when your daddy out there like, let's go. Let's go. I'm talking about them kids been putting so much power behind them pads.
And see, the difference is, bro, I can remember when your daddy was out there like that. And then when I look at your son, bro, your son looks exactly like you, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly. See, but of course, everybody don't know like I know. I remember Lester being out there every day. You know what I'm saying? I remember that. I remember the encouragement he gave you. And y'all had one of them kind of relationships where he talked to you like a grown-ass man a long time ago.
That's why
long time ago.
They be like, man, why you and your daddy so? I'm like, listen, man, my daddy is my best friend, bro.
That's so okay. You can balance that out.
You feel me? But if I'm wrong, daddy gonna check me. But I'm gonna come to him and be like, daddy, now if is this right now? Come on now. If I'm wrong, this how I'm feeling, and he always understood that. You know what I'm saying? I miss my pops, rest in peace. But that's
and so when I see you and the way you do your son right now, see, I got a chance to see the tree. So whatever branches come off the tree, I'm gonna get a chance to watch them grow. I'm gonna get a chance to watch the leaves. I'm gonna get a chance to watch the acorns. I see the whole tree. And that's the same thing with Drea. I've been around her family since I was a little young shorty. You know what I'm saying? So I got a chance to see the kids and the grandkids, and that's my family. You know what I'm saying? That's I went in their house and ate. I went in their house and took trips with them and went to dinner with them. That was my family. So, you know, I've always been around them. That's my family. Yeah. Ain't no other way around it.
Right. Right. And that's how I see, man. It ain't.
And that's why I be telling these kids nowadays, like, y'all be getting into it, and they be like, go get your mama. And then when you go get your mama and we see each other, like, oh, girl, oh, y'all really can't be fighting. I bangs with her. Or, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can't be fighting. Like, it's too, everybody too close and everybody know each other.
But the kids see that the parents know each other, so they won't be out here doing bull because
that's what I'm saying. We all family out here. Let them know.
Yeah. Come on, man. And that's why I said earlier, if you look hard enough, you probably related for real.
And you know what? A lot of them people I did find out I was, and then a lot of people is like they're close to my family or married in my family or got kids by my family. Yeah. Y'all still family. I don't care about
y'all connected one way or another.
Yep.
If something happened to you right now, they gonna call me because they know I'm in the hood. Beezy, what happened to my son?
Right.
You know what I mean? They do it all the time. You feel me? Like I tell you, I didn't say I'm going out here to see about people kid. No, they just know what's going on and people feel comfortable with me because I done came people check them like, please, man. I don't know what's going on. I really don't care, bro, but your kid needs you right now. And I ain't no judgmental person. You know what I mean? I'm coming from the heart. I'm speaking from the heart. I'm not coming from just because I hate. No, I don't even like when people do that to me. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna never do that. Treat people how you want to.
Yeah, but soon as you ask the kids, but most of the time, soon as you ask them kids what's wrong, I done asked a couple of kids, and maybe because I'm a female, soon as you ask them kids what's wrong, I done had kids just bust out crying.
Yeah, what?
Like just bust out crying.
Like what's wrong? And they bawling because they know you really care.
Yeah.
You
bust out.
Man, all right, hey, man. Now, I worked at the middle school, and I had the worst of the worst kids. The kids that got kicked out of class every day. They were skipping school. The ones that's leaving, boy, to get out on lunch break. I had all of them kids, and I took them into a room. And I taught them, I taught a poetry class, so they learn how to express themselves.
Okay. Bro,
I'm talking about the first day they had to recite poems. They had me crying because I didn't realize all of that stuff was going on in their lives. I was like, damn. I'm talking about when you think you got it bad and you got, oh man, the stories I heard.
Humble you.
And it made me understand. It helped me understand what they was going through and what they was facing just to get to school.
Yep. Say that again. Just to get to school.
I'm talking about just to get to school. You talking about a safe haven?
Yeah, what life on a line?
You talking about how important that breakfast is at school? How important that lunch is at school?
Yep.
You don't understand.
No.
Yep.
Bro, it's hard out here on some kids raising themselves.
Yeah, and they are. So anything you tell them to do for a quick $1, like that's why they drop. What you talking about? $100? Your life ended that fast. Your life gone that fast over like because they hungry. That's why I'm saying you feed them kids. They're gonna be too tired to even try to be on something. You feed them and keep them busy, they're gonna be too tired to do that. By the time they even think about it, like, oh, I'm about to go, they're gonna be somewhere asleep. I've been hypnotizing my son since he still take naps. He's 16. I'm tired. Y'all know you is. Go on in there and get into bed. I know you tired.
I'm gonna make sure that.
Hey, okay. Ooh. I don't care if they had golf. You better go swing that mug. I was in band basketball. I remember walking in the house or getting picked up because Mr. Mo had us in the band room to about 9:30, 10 o'clock at night.
At night. And we'll take you outside the parking lot and make you play.
Okay, yeah.
At night.
At
Wake the
night,
whole neighborhood up. They can have you walking around the school at night.
to be out there at nighttime, I'm talking about people used to know that we was out there. That
And had they doors open. I can hear y'all from way down the block.
man, we blowing. It ain't nobody. You can't
Blowing.
quiet. And we blowing like real live concert, blowing all night. Everybody knew the tunes because you can hear them all night until 10 o'clock.
Bro, you talking about the percussion section against the horn section all the time.
Come on, you can hear
all
it.
The time.
We
Man,
y'all hear us everywhere around. South side, projects, west side. We trying to make sure it's downtown. It's something. You gonna hear us. Especially when we was the whole pride. You gonna hear us. I don't care.
But that was Mr. Mo bragging.
Say that again. It was a whole pride. The pride didn't wander off.
Mr. Mo brought FAMU to Muskegon Heights.
What? Didn't he?
That he didn't just bring FAMU. That's where our captains went to practice the whole full routine to come bring it back to the band. And then we go to band camp.
Right.
Paying $300 to get the band camp. That's how you knew it wasn't no joke. Because your mama wasn't spending no $300 for you to go to band camp for you to not be going.
No, because you was being part of the baddest band in the land. That you ain't had no time for no bullshit. You talking about the baddest band in the land.
Man, come on, man. We went down there wearing the solo ensemble the year that then nobody wanted. We went down there and won it. We had so many trophies and pins. We just took, but they always played. So Mo told us, he said, just go down there and play with your heart. We told ourselves when we got up in there and say, listen, man, we ain't gonna win no way. We just gonna blow them out the water. We gonna make them. If they gonna cheat us, you gonna cheat us that way, and everybody gonna see it. They gave us first place.
Man, but at that time, you had section leaders that wasn't gonna allow you to. And
you had a leader that was manifesting your success.
You talking about? Yeah, you talking about drum majors that ain't gonna let you go in there with no defeated attitude. You can't be beat.
What? I was drum line, and for the tough times, you couldn't come in my line and goddamn you over here on some board, man. You better get up out of here, boy. This a whole
right.
Just ain't nothing to play with. You need to go take some water.
Heck yeah, because I'd rather scrap with you than deal with Mr. Mo. I'd rather scrap.
I'm not finna deal with that man in these push-ups and running these laps with this instrument over my head. I'm not finna deal with that.
And see, we was very well conditioned. And now these kids won't even march up the block, won't even go up the block. We're talking about they tired, they throwing up and everything.
Man, that's sad.
And we marched out in New Orleans. Straight.
But that's the difference. And back in the day, our parents couldn't get us in the house. We can't get these kids out the house.
There we go. That's all I hear is I'm bored. I'm bored.
And then when you say go outside, they be like, it ain't nothing to do. Nigga, it's outside. What you mean? You can do whatever you want to do.
Yep.
It ain't nothing to do. I was like, man. But they got these big, strong thumbs because they'll play the game all day, all night long. Everything is about a virtual reality.
I was just about to say they thumbs be so buff. I'm talking about they center knuckle be so buff. Like what?
All they be doing is both fingers just the only exercise they got.
Like, dang, bro, you got some buff thumbs. It's about to start a whole new conversation, bro. Your thumb so buff, bro.
Down the street, man. Look at your ass. Man.
People gonna be getting surgery for their pointer fingers to be permanently curved to push the R and L button. Like, come.
Man,
for real though. They definitely can do that. But that's where they getting messed up, that virtual messing up, because they thinking when they really get out here and shoot people, it's gonna be a reset button though. Like after this, like they gonna come back after this.
That part.
Then they get down there to that jail and be spooked like ain't no coming out. And ain't nobody got no bond money for you to even chill until your court day.
Call my mama.
You can call
Call
them
your mama. I'm ready to go home. Look at you at home.
right now.
Y'all big homies ain't even telling y'all to have a family lawyer first. Y'all just out here naked, just popping people like this. No lawyer, no backbone, just out here.
Come on,
Man.
Can't even read the papers they giving you and stuff. You can barely read them.
And they over here looking what this say. What this say? Your ass in trouble. That's what it say.
Yep. Yeah, for real.
That's what
now put this tether on and go on about your business.
You out of there. It's over. Ain't nobody
Once
got
they get that paper trail, that type of paper trail on you, that's so hard to shake. That's like a mouse on a sticky pad. You hear me? You just keep on squeaking and yelling, but you can't move.
Shake it up. Hey, that's what, hey, look. Hey, when I started coming at Bill, so let me tell you why we got this, why it's on my mind. So people don't understand.
It's too funny.
Why I came at Bill like how I came at Bill. I had an incident with the police, and they had pulled a gun on me and was gonna shoot me. And so I told them, if you was gonna do it, whatever. So I went down there and made a complaint. When I went down there to make a complaint, junk, I went down there and made a complaint. I went down there, wrote my complaint. They brought Shane down there. I talked to Shane, and then I went down there over his head and went to the city manager. So when I went to the city manager, he asked me what's wrong. So I told him. You know what I'm saying? And he was telling me like, dang. I was telling him what was going on, and the police shouldn't be like that. He's like, yeah, that's understandable. So then he got to breaking off like, damn, we need more people like you. You need to work for me. You don't want to work for us, to work for me. No, because y'all crooked. He like, what you mean? I say, listen, man.
They want you to be the face of the bullshit.
Yeah, look, these are my exact words. And this, I swear to God, this is why, and he'll tell you, these are my exact words. I swear to God. I said, man, and that his secretary will tell you, because she went to our church. And she told my mama, he spoke so good in there, it had him crazy. But I say, listen. I say, I know what y'all doing up here. I say, I'm not one of those people, man. I condone a lot of stuff. I say, it's too much corruption up here. He said, man, what you mean? It ain't no corruption. I say, man, come on, we ain't even finna do that. When I said that, he put his hands behind his back. He leaned up against the wall. I said, man, I know what everybody doing up in here. I say, I'm one of them citizens. I sit back and I watch. I say, man, my concern is with these kids. I don't want to work with y'all. I'm trying to work with these kids. That we got programs for that. I'm like, nah, y'all ain't gonna do right. He said, man, we trying to build these programs and we gonna do right and all this. I say, okay, listen, you saying that? You saying you finna change Muskegon? Cool. I said, we shook hands right there. I gave him, you're always supposed to give a man a firm handshake when y'all doing the deal. Boom. Right. He was gonna make sure he got these programs in line for these kids. And he said he was gonna make sure everything was gonna be all right when them. They got someplace to go. I say, as long as you got that and you're gonna make sure the school and stuff straight, I ain't got no problem. I say, but if you don't, you're gonna see me, boy, and you're gonna see me. I say, I ain't talking about no threat, like I'm gonna do something to you. I'm talking about say it right there in front of his face, like you gonna see me, I'm gonna raise hell. I'm gonna raise hell. I say, because you lied to me. So when all this stuff going down, I try to get a man a 10. You feel me? But I'm looking at stuff and I'm like, hold up, I'm not dumb. I know how the city ran. I know where the money and stuff, but I'm still giving everybody a chance. So when I went to the meeting and I seen him do that, I say, no, it's on. It's on. You lied to my face. You over here manipulating these people up in here. You bullying people around here. It's so much stuff, man. It's so much stuff. And everybody tell me, oh, the fight fair. What you mean fair? I'm doing what the people asked me to do. This ain't
what Craig mama say, he's not fighting fair.
Right. I ain't fighting fair. It's a fight. You ain't finna tell me don't kick him in a fight. No.
It's all fair, love, and war.
Yeah, come on.
It is. There you go. Say it again. Yeah.
And so and that's what I be trying to tell them. They be like, oh, you wrong. I ain't wrong. I got so much stuff right now. I can go that way. But I'm right a different way. You know what I mean? But don't think them bullets ain't great. I ain't talking about no real gun. I'm talking about knowledge bullets. Don't think
right.
Like
Receipts, locked and loaded.
Yeah, yep. That's what you gotta have right there. That's the only way you're gonna win. You gotta have that black and white. You gotta have that paper trail.
That's what I'm telling you. Everything I get on there and say, if I say y'all need a drug test, the city hall need a drug test, I know who dirty. It's ring cameras everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I just want to cut these people. Keep playing with me like I don't know what's going on. That's
And
why.
then see, we human, so I don't even. It ain't even the point to where you getting into people to where you even got to see if they need a drug test. Just spend the money right, so we won't think you on drugs.
But the crazy part about it is though,
Shoot.
if it boiled down to it, though, you know what I'm saying? If it boiled down to it, and I know some stuff, and I'm like, okay, you're not doing right now. You want me to put this out there that you come on, man.
Right? Yeah.
Now,
Like,
didn't he ask you to work with him?
Did y'all hear me on my first? If you go look at it on my page, I say he asked for me to work with him. I say when me and that girl Gemini got the arguing, I say that man asked me to work for him. I say y'all think I'm down in this girl. I know Jennifer. Well, let's talk about that too. I know Jennifer. I went to school with her and band with her, all that. You feel me? I ain't saying she no bad person, but you ain't finna tell me that you qualify for a job that you put on a Bell put the description of what he needed. You got to have a bachelor's degree and all this stuff, but
Right.
you ain't got it. But as soon as when you put her, I know what's going on. I almost said something. Soon as when you put her up in there, you change all. So you got Miss Pearl. Let's talk about it. Miss Pearl was there for 15 years, been raised behind the deputy that we didn't even have no more. We ain't had a deputy in several years. You feel me? But she was taught by that lady. She was next in line. So you mean to tell me she is more qualified, let's just call it a bartender. The bartender more qualified than the lady who was next up, who was taught the right way? Come on, man, make some sense, man. So that what pissed me off, because it's like, friend, like that white dude that they said that was right there before him, he left. Why he left and go to a lower paying job? Because he seen too much corruption and wasn't nobody trying to change it for real.
And then all money ain't good money, because if it's messing with your mental, that it's the same as being broke.
Come on, man. So that's what I said, man. When he told me, when he asked me to work for him, and I took that person, you feel me? So he know why I'm doing this. Just like when he went on live, he said everybody else's name, but when I got to asking him the questions, he didn't say my name. He said, "Well, this person, you know, this person, I got a name." And if you don't know my name, you see that watchdog page up there, you know it's me gonna talk about, well, if we getting overpaid, you need to show me, and we can have a talk about that. We don't need to have a talk. I see it. Every time we talk about it, you go around it. Let's talk about it with everybody. That's why this platform right here, I want to get the big dogs on here. If they saying I'm lying, put like this. I want everybody to do this. Whoever watched this, whenever you watch this, if y'all feel like I'm lying about anything I said on anything I post on my page, because I fact check, I don't care where it came from. If I believe a person or not, I still got to fact check. It's my credibility.
Right.
You feel me? So if y'all feel like I didn't did anything that would feel like I'm lying about anything, I don't care what it is, tag them city council members in here and tell them get on here with me and let's see. And I'll show y'all what I really know. And we'll see.
See, bro, it's a different thing when you when you dealing with somebody that'll throw the rock and hide their hand.
There you go.
Because they throwing
in a professional way.
That really wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? I'm so professional over here, and all the time you eating way too good, and you don't care.
That's them. They gave over the school. You never hear who is this. They did it. They the ones who did it. It wasn't us. It was them.
Who are they, and who are they to you?
Yep, that's what I asked.
That's what he said on that thing. Gonna talk about. Well, if you need to pay, I say you signed it. Y'all all getting a raise. Let me tell y'all something real quick. I put up another thing on my page. You should go look at it. It's gonna still talk about the budget plan. It got a whole bunch of numbers and stuff. And in the corner right there, it say by 2025 they all get a raise. The city Kirk did a raise. He started off at 55,000, and you said it's 10,000 people residents. That's what you was arguing. I got it on tape. We ain't got 10,000 residents. It's 3,500 residents. When you was talking about the potholes, you broke it down. You said it was built for 5,000 residents. Muskegon Heights was built for 5,000 residents, but we only got 3,000 residents. So you built your income off what you said, but she didn't even qualify. So she maxed out at 67. She started at 55 and maxed out at 67. So in 2 years, she can go from 55 to 67. Make that make some sense with no degree. So that means to tell me I can come off the streets right now and go up there and get a $600,000 job. What we going to college for? You know what I mean? What we going to? And then the crazy part about it is The election, this is what they don't know. Like it's on my page too. The elections, she didn't even qualify for that. She went up there for this doggone thing and didn't even get certified. She was 2 hours and let's talk about it. She was 2 hours and 45 minutes late for the interview, and she still got it. Who do that? Who do that? Let's talk about it. So you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's bias. That's what's pissed me off. So it's not about the homegirl Jennifer. It's not about the city clerk. It's about Bill. You in position of power, and you putting these wrong people up in there, and you think you don't know what's going on. I know what's going on. I'm trying to do it a professional way, but I know what's going on.
Yeah, it's called nepotism.
Come on, I got that on my page. You see that? I don't play.
Yeah.
I have Brother Harris. Like I told them, they got on here. Jim and I made a little thing, disrespecting me and my family and stuff. I ain't been disrespectful to these people yet, but I got so much. But I'm telling them, I'm the wrong person to disrespect because we can play these type of games. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna play them with y'all like that. How y'all think? I'm gonna play y'all with this, like this. This how I'm fighting back right here. This stuff right here, giving people the voice.
The truth supposed to be a happy thing. The truth supposed to set you free. So if you ain't got no hidden agendas, just don't know what's the issue.
I ain't got no skin in the game. Ask me why I'm doing this. I ain't got no skin in the game. I be messing with them people and talking. I ain't got no skin in the game. I ain't got no person I'm trying to get in there. I don't care. No, it's just about what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And I'm standing on my word as a man. When I told people I bleed orange and black, I take that serious.
And all I was saying is now I know with Gemini, Gemini is another soldier that stands 10 toes down and has for a long time. So that's probably a miscommunication that y'all probably need to communicate away from the public. That's what I was gonna
say.
Yeah, y'all probably just need to communicate away from the public.
Because y'all on the same thing, y'all want the same piece, the same.
Yeah. Y'all actually on the same thing. Y'all just ain't got that communication because somebody on the defense and some offense right now.
Hey, you know what?
Y'all on the same thing.
Hey, boy, I understand that, but check this out though, Fred. This real. Before all this stuff she talking about, I wanted to join her. No, I didn't. First time I met you was when you asked me, jumped in my inbox. Okay, let's just get this out the way. We finna get all this out the way. Let's just air it out and just be done with it. You feel me? So when she came in there, all I said, y'all see the post that I made. I didn't dog that girl or nothing. She got mad because somebody read a post that a senior had said about what was going on, that this girl was using her name to get credibility. You feel me? So if it's a position that you're going for, you're going to get scrutinized in the public eye. You can't have no scandals behind you. You feel me? So you get mad because your homegirl said some stuff and got put out. I mean, you got mad because she got mad because Michelle read that letter and tried to make a whole post. And I just say, dang, your homegirl ain't qualified. Let's just be real. She not a bad person. She doing stuff in the community. I gave props to go look at my post right now, Frey. I swear to God on my dead pops, bro. I gave both of them props. I said, I see what both of y'all doing in the community, and that's cool. But if you're not qualified, you're not qualified. Just like how she ran for city council, and she was telling everybody I was felons and stuff. And I'm like, oh, so you want to play these games? So that's when I jumped up on there and said, well, listen, you don't want to play, not me. So y'all slandering my name to try to get people to hate me because y'all talking about I'm dogging your homegirl or he ain't for the right thing. No, tell the truth. Tell the truth. I didn't dog her. I just said she ain't qualified, and we got people that's in office right now that's not qualified. That was my whole. I didn't try to beef with nobody or nothing. But when people dog me, well, okay, you know, we can stand up and fight because I ain't a dumb person. So that's why I started doing this. They try to get on the radio and try to dog people and stuff and talk about like they got power and stuff because people come on there. Okay, cool. You know, but people, just a different time. We don't need you, Paul Allen. Your heartbeat is gone. People don't even trust you. The old people that rock with you, not the young. So I don't care. But I'm going to be real about the situation. Like I said, you know, she a good person. She doing what she do with the kids. That's cool. I told my son all that. Y'all good. I respect what y'all doing. But if y'all ain't on the same accord I'm on, if y'all ain't on the same, you can't say you saving the Heights and you with the Wolves. No, I'm not messing. You can't be a tiger over there with the Wolves. I'm not playing with you. I don't care what nobody. Be real, and it stopped right here. I told my own homeboy, if I come ask him, he'll tell you. I told him, I say, Kamasi, bro, when I step up in these politics, bro, and I see you on the wrong side, bro, it ain't no love lost, bro, but I'm just not messing with you. Come on, man. I went up in that scene for myself, and I seen what was going on, and that's real. And they know I'm not backing down from nothing. So she can be mad at me all she want. I ain't mad at her. She dogged me. I ain't said nothing. I'm doing this. I'm waking people up. That's my main agenda and my main goal. You can't stop me from waking people up. You can't stop me. Your homegirl ain't right. And if we really want to be real, we can be real. That's why I really want. That's why I did this podcast. She can get on here too. I send her a request. So tell her if you want to get on here and conversate, we can conversate. People too disrespectful around here, and please don't do that. For real.
Yeah, then it's just a time and place to, you know what I mean, like to put your pride aside and when to have it. You know what I mean? It be kind of getting confusing when, so you know what I mean? Like right is wrong, but I ain't gonna sit up here and say the other side don't do it. You think all them people be qualified? You see how them people got caught getting their kids in school and giving them good grades, so they do it too. It just everything is how you do it.
And the crazy thing about it is though, I'm gonna tell you some real. Like I told.
Cause shorty, I ain't mad at you. They do that to us all the time. They don't be quiet. They do stuff just cause they know we don't know nothing. So they be having people that ain't qualified, can barely read, but they gonna have them cause they need them in them positions to be able to get to where they want.
And I feel that. But all
you just be happy that you wasn't used as a face, because you know as soon as something happened, they're gonna be like, oh well, she didn't know, or you know what I mean, like it's not her, you know what I mean.
That's what's going on now, but you gotta unqualified. So that's what I'm saying. So you gotta think they using her too. She think they doing, but they using her for a bigger cause. Here, you can keep this little.
And that's why I say you just thank God it wasn't you. Then you say they asked you to help.
Come on, man. And I turned that junk fast and not slow. I'm not helping.
All you can do is thank God I dodged that bullet.
Man, you know what? God made the gun jam because he ain't had no bullets. He was
okay.
You hear me? Because I wasn't going for it. And that's all I'm saying. So you can't get mad at me. They can't get mad at me. There's a lot of people that they were like, you right. And I know. You know what I'm saying? But they want to turn against their narrative. I'm putting everything they doing on blast. I ain't got started yet. They ain't put me off. You know, I'm just speaking up and just being real. That's why I did this platform for the people.
Then it's your voice. That's your freedom. That's your voice. That's your right to speak how you feel.
Mr. 2A. And they don't say CB, say 2A. You protect your 2A because it protects your first right, your First Amendment. I need my right to bear arms because it's my right to bear arms. If y'all take that away, then I ain't got freedom of speech. Come on, man. Y'all better understand these laws and how they implement for real.
Yeah, they put in position for us to fail,
So I feel that, you know what I'm saying, put yourself in position to get where you're going. But all I'm saying, though, right now, we at a deficit. We can't play. We need people in there that's going to do stuff for real. And you can't just over a person like Miss Pearl, who been in there, who is really qualified for the job, who can really help the city out. If you put people in line that really can help the city out and not your friends and stuff like that, come on, man. Everything will be all right.
That'd be too much like right, wouldn't it?
Too much like right.
That'd be too. That's too much. That's too much like right.
It's too right for them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what all I was saying. So, you know what I'm saying? They can be mad at me and all they want. I don't care because, you know what I'm saying? That's they hate. You know, you hate a person for being right. That's cool. I ain't tripping about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I go in the city hall meetings. They all smirked up and everything. I be laughing at them. I get a kick out of it. You ask me? Because at the end of the day, what you eat don't make me shit. You hear me? And I'm going to bed and good sleep.
They said what you eating ain't gonna make me shit.
No, because I'm gonna get me some good sleep too. You hear me? With a good piece of mind.
I love words. I love words.
I'm humble, man. For real. The stuff I've been through made me humble in life. That's why I'm like, It was just I went after her. I went to her because that showed everybody his weakness right there. People up there. So that was the roll right into Bill, and he opened up the door, and that's why I went. So, you know, they all want to know. Here it goes, air it out. There it is. I don't care.
Mhm.
I wish them
Yep.
do them. They can have their kids over there. Do them. It's all good. We all trying to do it for the kids. Cool. That's the main goal.
Yeah, that's my main thing. That was what my whole conversation was about.
But
Well,
don't.
how we gonna make sure these kids and manifest some of these kids' visions without them, like they having traumatizing situations before they able to even, you know what I mean, just have a crib or pay for they going through stuff before they can even be adults.
Yeah. Real tragic. Real
Like
tragic.
I ain't never seen that money, you know what I mean? Like I try, man. I guess our parents tried their hardest to keep us away from certain stuff. It's certain stuff that I ain't never even seen before. And like, you know, until I was adult, like, dang, I never knew what that was because it was kept away from me because it didn't need to be around me.
Right.
Now these
Right.
kids have access to everything. Oh, what's that? They'll say it in the phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then everything popping up. So like now we didn't have that type of access. You had to ride your bike and
Yeah.
waste energy to go see him so and so was at home.
Yeah.
You now they just call them in a group chat where y'all at. Like it took energy to go see, get on your bike, get it out the house or the garage, hop on that mug, and they still might not be there.
Come on now. And you still had to go around and ride around to everybody hiding where everybody go. We be over here. We be over here. You see the bikes in the yard. You like,
Oh,
hey,
they hooping over here.
oh,
Then you didn't roll to Woodcliff. They so you had to ride. You know, by the time you got in the house, you was tired. Now
man.
these kids be like, where you at? From the phone, where you at?
Yeah.
I ain't
That's
gotta
simple.
move.
They
Ain't
got
gotta move.
no
With
energy.
them
Burn.
strong thumbs.
The buff thumbs.
Hey, once the
That's it.
little thumb wrestle, they scroll, get the little thumb wrestle. Thumb wrestle. See.
That's that right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like them buff thumbs will get you together.
Man, them thumbs gonna get you together. You hear me? They gonna
That's all they got to show for. You a professional thummies. Like,
thumbs.
come on. You got to get paid. My thumb's so cold, right?
I'm talking about all PlayStation commercials.
Have you ever had any lacerations or anything on your they
No.
trying to size your thumb up? Like, no. Like for real. That's why they got all them robots doing everything now. They
Yo,
doing all the work.
man, they thumbs on the Taliban. They over here wrestling. It don't make no
Oh
They
my
don't
God.
need they don't need us no more.
sense. They definitely don't.
Technology a mug.
Man, it's so much, man.
Technology is so out cold that you building
It's
the robot of tomorrow that's gonna replace you.
Man,
That's
and
so
that's
cold, man.
but
he
see you
can't.
That's
gotta
cold.
put in the mindset too though. Like you gotta that's how you gotta be though. Like because they really be soon as they let you go, they gonna go get somebody else to do that same exact job, even if not better. That's why I said you gotta know what's your lane and stay in it.
Yeah.
Like if
Mhm.
I know I like to grow food and make sure that I'ma stay in that's my lane right there.
Hey,
Making
baby,
sure everybody fed, that's my lane.
please don't
You ain't
say
gonna see me selling no lashes. I'm cooking.
that. Please don't say that. Because you know what? The crazy thing about it is they got mad because I say I had called out your boy the mayor. I say, man, he need to be, he got degrees in food sales. So I'm like, why he ain't over like the food out of Muskegon Heights, like for the kids? Like, if this is what you went to school for, just go to school for it.
These
Ain't nothing wrong
these kids don't even have. Remember they used to have home ec class
Oh man, I had
to
home
where a
ec.
kid can fend for themselves and cook for themselves and wash their clothes and
Wash dishes, learn how to sew,
yup,
Yeah,
all
yup.
that.
taught us with the Miss Sang with the green eyes taught us everything. And then my mama so I would pass that class so fast.
So you see what I'm saying? They don't have them type of opportunities.
Yeah, they show you how to hem pants like everything now. Yeah, I'm come off with you. You can do stuff on your own. You ain't gotta call nobody. Go do it. That's
And
what
it's about encouraging them to be able to walk, to run their own businesses and grow their own general wealth. Like, no, Like they right now, we being taught to 9 to 5. Else you ain't gonna make it type. I want my kids to understand, like, I'm gonna be able, long as y'all doing what y'all supposed to do, I'm gonna always give it to y'all to make sure y'all be able to prosper and do what y'all need to do, because that's my purpose. Y'all purpose is my purpose.
Right. I gotta elevate y'all.
I have to, because the type of business that I'm running, you can't let anyone else run it but your family. Because of this type of stuff that God got, that he has for you, it have to be people that you close with, that ain't hungry. They hungry, but they ain't greedy.
We all
it's a difference. It's a difference from being hungry. Once you full,
I'm straight.
I give you even get somebody to rest, or you can be halfway full and still share. When you greedy, you want it all and some more. There's never an ending to it.
Even when you get full, you still greedy.
You still hungry, and then that's when you come obese. That's when you on 600-pound life. You know what I mean?
I can get your back, dog.
Then you get talked about on your podcast. You know what I mean? That's how it goes.
600-pound life.
Shoot. You just keep being greedy. You gotta know when to stay in your lane. That's a good saying to me. Like, that's something I manifest. Like, staying in your own lane. There's so many lanes.
Yeah, stay in your lane, man. That's
my. If it was
in your lane, and find your lane and stay in. Whatever your niche is, find it and go for it.
Yeah, and then it can be you. It just because somebody else sell tissue, that don't mean you can't. There's Charmin, there's Scott's, it's a lot of tissue. It's a lot of businesses around here. It's a different quality that you might give that somebody else might not have.
Yeah.
You might stay open longer. Like Mighty Wings, they gonna slap because they stay longer. They stay open longer than anybody else.
Yeah, 3 to 5. I mean, 12 to 5 or something.
Another one to me for people, consistency. People like to get in and get out nowadays. Like, you got to keep that consistency. You can't be like, oh, well, I want this and this and this, but it ain't on the menu today. But why is up here on this wall then? I can't get no knuckles.
Right.
Like, you know, so it's just like everybody got their own niche. So just because somebody else doing it, that don't mean you can't do it just because we're in this small town.
Right. That's why
there's a lot of people that do nails, but it's gonna be another girl that's getting way more money than them because she do toes and nails.
Yeah. How you find your niche?
You know what I'm saying?
How you find your niche and what you gonna go for, what you gonna go out here and
do. Yep. But they ain't even giving the kids that type of opportunity right now. That's what all I'm saying. Like, y'all ain't even got them giving them kids the opportunity to even choose, because they don't have it. They don't even know what it is.
No, them kids be in there like this. They be in there looking like
Pac. Oh my God. Oh my God.
They be in there looking like Pac. Like, look,
listen, you ain't lying though. You be like, what's wrong?
What's wrong?
Shoot.
You be like, what's wrong with you, man? Damn, bro. You need a hug, bro. Man.
Yeah, for real. Like, baby, what's But you know what's so crazy though? Because when they see you or see Fred or see one of us, they straighten up. The kids straighten right up. They straighten right up.
Right up. And people be like, man, what's going on? I'm like, that's little cuz. He know I expect more from him. What's going on? What you doing? Every time I see him doing some dumb stuff, man, come on. Nope, go home.
Yeah.
Go on back over there. I ain't going home. Well, go over there with your girl and then, man, sit over there. I don't want you over here in this front, man. You tripping. Go over there and sit back and chill, man, so you can live another day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man.
They don't be understanding the people that they be listening to, them influencers and them people that be rapping and they be all in their business and stuff. Once some people get off that social media or get off that, they go in the bed and be regular people.
Man, hey,
and love all that stuff they was talking about.
That's why I started rapping, because words are manifest, man. And when I was out there and after my homeboy got killed, it sent me in the trance, man. And you know, I prayed to get up out of there. It was a dark hole, boy. Because when you
pray for something like that and God give you what you want, you can't go back.
You can't go back, and I'm not going.
Because the repercussions the second time ain't gonna be no third. That's how deep it is.
Come on, man. Verse question because you prayed for it. So man, that's why I tell people.
He
Man,
said, I won't hold you accountable if you don't know. So when you ask for forgiveness, you letting God know, you confirming that. You putting that certified stamp on it. I know. Heck yeah.
I know.
Okay, so now you're responsible.
Yep, there you go. Now you're responsible. You held accountable. Like you can't tell me God gonna hold us accountable and y'all can't hold your kids accountable.
Come on now.
And then you're gonna be held accountable for the lives that you affect.
Yep.
And you're gonna be held accountable for all them lives.
Ooh.
That's what people
that's deep too.
They forgot about that in the Bible. Yeah. That's why I try to touch people. That's why I'm trying to tell them, like, they try to dog me. You ain't been around. You just out of nowhere. What you mean came out of nowhere? I've been doing this stuff before my homie died. Why you think my homie was with me? Because I picked him up and got him together before he passed. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, y'all, you don't know me. You just speaking on what you think you know. You really don't know me. This is me. Mm-hmm. And everybody will tell you that's him. He ain't sugarcoat nothing. That's just how Beezy is. So, that's why I be like, man, people don't know. When you walking around here and you got the whole little circle and they just like here at the city hall, they put
okay. Icky boo. Out goes you.
Man, it's a whole bunch of clowns. That's what it is. So up in there talk about, we down for the cause. You know what I mean? They talk about they some big steppers. They be up in there talking about they big steppers.
Mm-hmm. As soon as you try to talk, I ain't never seen nobody sit somebody down so fast. I said, oop, girl, they ain't even give you the 2 minutes. They ain't even give you a minute. As soon as you got to add names, that be as soon as you say a name, it's on the pop. Okay, they gonna sit your butt down.
No, ain't no sit down because y'all work for me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want to get them on this. So everybody can talk. Because 3 minutes ain't enough to talk about real things that's going on, and they know that. But you know what they don't know? This one, I'm gonna tell you something that I was trying to get out to the city though. What they don't know is this: the city cannot close down until everybody has been heard. So if we go in there with 100 people and everybody get 3 minutes, you gotta hear everybody.
Yep. And everybody piggy off somebody else's next question so each person can be heard about each question. Like, your 2 minutes up. Okay, well, I'm asking you the same question. Go.
And keep it going. That's how we got to do it. We got to drill them. You know what I'm saying? They can't close. It's by law. That's our rights. They cannot close that down to everybody. That's why they ask you at the end. Is everybody done? Yeah. Okay. Now we get to go home.
Yep. Closing remarks and all. Yeah.
You can keep saying, yeah, I need to say something. You can keep asking questions 1,000,000 times. That's how you beat them. You got to beat them at their own game. You know what I'm saying? I know they on that. I know it's on that. Now it's time to get smart on these charters and these laws and all this other stuff that we got to put into place. Mm-hmm. That's why I say we need some old schoolers that, they feel like they tired of fighting. Well, give me your handbook and put me up on game and point me to the right direction. Because I'm going to go home.
Yeah, because that's what they want to do. Like, now we got to put this in your hands because now we trust you with this. It's certain, not just money-wise, but it's certain stuff that's going around amongst these luminized and certain people that this is they everything. Like, this is what they do. Like, them people in Muskegon, them people that be investing, and them people that's just giving and doing all them stuff, them luminized that's doing that. You can't even sit with them at the game. They got a whole different section. This is that serious.
That's serious.
Like, them people don't play about that money.
Oh, this our food. Because they know these people can be easily tempted by that much money because there's not no oversight.
Yeah.
And when they put that money up, they're getting results because
and they are, and I love it though. I love it. I love how they organize that money down there.
Yeah, they're gonna demand certain things, and it's gonna happen whether you like it or not. Whether it's going against the athletic director, whether it's going against the principal, it don't make no difference. If the alumni say this is what they want, that's what they're gonna get because they putting up the money. Because he who has the gold makes the golden rule.
There you go.
If the alumni got the gold, that's where the golden rule comes from.
Yeah.
It costs to be the boss.
You see
You
that big
definitely
people
do.
up there? They got mad about the paint that was behind it. They weren't playing about that. That's how. And you know what? That's how hype should be right now. That's how. And and you know what? I can't say nothing because I'm guilty of that too. Not going hard for the Tigers like that. How I used to be. You know what I mean? But it's like once you see all the stuff that was stripped, it was kind of hard to like. Come on, man. This ain't. I felt the dark road when I used to come to the mug games and want nobody in the crowd and like, what in the heck is going on?
Man, that blew me.
It blew, man. I'm talking about it hurt my soul. I ain't gonna lie, man. I when I came back, I had came back from barber school. I had came back. I went to the game. I'm like, ain't nobody in this mug. What the heck? I look,
Man,
man, this crazy, man.
Yep.
Crazy, man. And never, man. I don't care, man. We lost every game. That mug was still packed. We lost every
Yep.
game.
Yep.
just the student body would be enough to be there. The students don't even support their own people now.
You know,
Yep.
there's
Yep.
what's going on, coach.
Oh,
You know,
yes, they do, but they be going for all the wrong reasons. So they're gonna be walking around fast, ain't gonna be talking. You know, they're gonna be talking during the national anthem. It don't be that.
because
That's why you think the dudes don't be out there trying to practice. Everybody want to shoot deep threes. Nobody don't want to come to the rack no more. You can't touch them. Soon as you touch them, they call and foul before the ref. They stopping the game on their own. Like, bro, that was a foul. Like, come on now. Like, people was balling. I'm talking about finger bleeding. They sucking their finger. I'm straight, coach, running back down the court. Like, no, you push one of them the wrong way.
hell yeah, back in the day,
The whole game over.
we didn't want to get out the game. I don't care what it was, man.
No.
Sure. I was up in the game. Hey, the crazy part about it is, hey, coach, I want to do you remember this? Hey, we went to Fruitport, I think it was. What was the team that looked like the Raiders? I think it's Fruitport.
Yeah, Fruitport.
They black and gray. Yeah, so look, we had got them big pans. Had them big pans with that tape. They had to tape my pans up, man. Didn't want to come out that game. They over there looking at me like the pans falling down. I don't care. I'm catching passes, snagging in the daggone thing.
Yeah.
Around your waist, man. You don't want to come out the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to
For
come
no
out.
reason. You don't care. Even if it hurt you, you don't want to come out.
You want to come out. I done played with sprained ankles and everything. Like I don't want to come out. It's too fun. Once you get in there, you know what's going on. You feel like you're getting in the zone. You want to play.
Yeah. Yep.
And bro, it's so different right now, bro. Bro, I'm talking about. I coach semi-pro right now, and I ain't never seen a team that expect to be a team and have some structure to it with no discipline. People don't want to come to practice, and I ain't used to that. I ain't never been. I'm used to kids being so excited about coming to practice. You ain't got to worry about that kind of stuff. Nowadays, bro, man, I'm like, bro, if we don't never practice, and everybody can show up during the course of the season, we averaging 7, 8 people at football practice. Game day, I got damn near 50 people.
Yep, I was just about to say that. We came on with their pads, they headbands and everything, shields on.
Brand new cleats, gloves. They done got the drip is real.
Yeah.
The drip is so real. They done got went and spent all that money, but ain't been to practice not one time. Never
ain't caught a pass, but
ain't caught a pass. Ain't tackled
take
nobody.
That shield off your
and do a pass, and the motherfucker show up. Drip. The drip so real.
It's so real.
You got some $400 cleats on. He got a shield. He just paid $200 for a shield. He got some gloves for $80, some new socks for $60. It's like, damn. Ain't practiced not one time. And not one time.
We learned 2 new plays and you don't even know them, man.
No, like they really, this virtual stuff is really getting to them because they'll be playing the game on the NFL. They'll be playing that mug. I'm the coldest, and really think that's all they got to do is get on the field and do that. Like, bro, you can't do that. Like, what are y'all doing?
gotta practice, man. They think they
Getting smacked left and right, trying to catch the ball with one hand and bring it to you, getting smacked.
Man, that's so out cold. I
I
don't know,
said,
man. And I still love this game, but it has changed so much. We damn near
yeah.
gonna be playing touch in a minute.
Man, shut up, man.
Like you,
Grown ass football. They gonna be with equipment on, snatching flags.
man,
People off each other's hips though.
bro, I'm talking about you can't hit nobody with this part of your helmet, and you can't do this. I was like, damn. I was like, after a while, shit, everybody gonna be playing touch, flag, 2-hand touch or something.
They want you thinking and smacking at the same time. So you got to think about how you finna hit somebody while you hitting them.
Man, I deal with consequences later. Ain't that what they told us, coach?
Man.
Everybody got out. Sure.
And I understood all of that until I went to concussion training.
Oh.
Lord. that man, that's something different right there.
Yeah, the concussion ain't
to
no
see
joke.
how your brain is getting shook up in your skull with no protection, and you wondering why you having this memory loss and why you seeing stars 2 weeks later from an accident that happened 2 weeks ago. And oh man, you can't remember your name, and you don't know when your own birthday is, and it's like, damn, it is really something to see, man. I'm like, man, that concussion training, that's something different.
Man.
Oh yeah.
Man.
So it makes sense, but I don't know. I'm so old school. I'm like, okay, you knew what you signed up for. Get on this field. You knew what you signed up for.
You said get on this field.
Hey, you either hit or get hit. Which one you gonna do?
And you better tuck.
Real. Low man always
a lot of them to men though.
Shoot.
Low man always win.
I learned that hitting against Clarence Williams, one of the hardest hitting. That boy was
man.
Like with them with that stuff on when he coached.
Clarence, man. Oh my God.
We got real Little League's equipment on. He got real live Jayhawks equipment on.
This nigga on some grown man shit. Long time ago.
He smacked me one time. I said, I can't. No, that shit sting. No, hell no. You gotta get lower than me. I say, lower than me. Coach over there said, you got to get lower than me. How low y'all want me to go? He already short. You got to get up under him. I'm dead and got him. I'm like, God, lucky I did get him, but I'm like, shit, you got to do this shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it get tight.
It get tight in them trenches.
Yeah,
it get tight in them trenches, baby.
Man, yeah, you gonna see who can swim fast.
And nowadays, it's hard to find them built like that.
Man, because they ain't real workout heads though. You know, y'all turned us into real workout heads. You know what I mean?
Bro.
So when we started sports, we started sports. We took care of our bodies. We like, nah, book all that, man.
And y'all conditioned for a minute before it was just even like a practice like that. It was, you got to get ready to run.
Man, they ready that for 3 weeks straight, man. Used to just
man.
Yeah,
that's one of my favorite parts. I'm gonna make sure my team is more conditioned because I already know. I already know when we go to Ludington, we gonna get cheated. I already know when we go to Fruitport, we gonna get cheated. So we gotta be in better shape than anybody. Y'all don't understand why I'm doing this, but I know I gotta make sure that y'all can run a full court press from the jump ball to the end to the clock reads 0. Y'all gotta be able to, when they flip that coin, y'all ready to go. When
y'all
that clock
always going
0,
2 times harder.
Gotta go 2 times harder because we already know we're getting cheated. See, the touchdown that anybody else run that's 100 yards, you might have to run that 3 times before it actually counts.
Yeah.
You got to be in better shape than them.
Yep. How many touchdowns they called back when we blew that team out 50-0?
Man, that's something regular. I already know what to expect. So I'm gonna make sure you in better shape than anybody. And see, when you start talking about nutrition and all, here it
Yeah,
is.
see,
Right now, you got kids on the football field. They got a chicken coop diet.
and hot flaming Cheetos. And
They fingertips still red after school.
yep,
And here it is. Now you got to get out here on this field and compete for 4 quarters when you ain't got nothing but chicken coop grease in your stomach.
yeah.
Man, you gonna
And
be
they've been
hard.
eating salads and breads and nutrients and fruits and vegetables and
Wheaties.
yeah, they do all of that. And here it is, you on a chicken coop diet. How you gonna compete? You can't.
You can't. You gotta take it serious, man. You gotta take it
And
serious.
they do try to take it serious, but shoot, some of that stuff, that's all they know.
That's all they know.
That's all they know. They don't know nothing about going to pick up no apple, then let alone to be trying to eat healthy. Like, them kids know hot flaming Cheetos, pop.
If you playing sports, you better get you some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and eat them much before you go to
Heck
sleep.
yeah. And the way we was conditioned, you knew you couldn't eat nothing but healthy stuff. It didn't even have to be all the way healthy, but you know you had to eat. I'm going home after school. I'll be back up here by 4 by the time practice start. Like you leaving from one practice to go to the next, so you wouldn't even make it off the diets they be eating. They have right now.
Man,
Right.
I was leaving band practice to go to basketball practice, so I'm running to go running.
Man, come on now. And I did band, I did track, and I don't even want to talk
And
about
most of the time when you playing them sports, you moving so much, you on a juice diet. You on a whole detox because you ain't even got time. By the time you try to eat, you eating in your sleep.
that. Man, what? Come on,
Heck
you like I am. Can't wait.
yeah.
Your mama never ain't got to tell you get in the bed. You crawling to the bed.
You crawl into it. The only day you telling the boy, if y'all don't go get in that shower,
Man,
that's about it.
Right.
Shoot, other than that, you ain't got to tell them to go to bed.
Look, they trying to lay down musty, workout stuff still on, hoop shorts, football pants, whatever. They going to lay down. They tired. They exhausted. They done used up all the energy they had.
Man.
Long as it's a good tired, I don't care about you being tired.
Right. Gotta be constructive.
No, and we're gonna get up the next morning. God willing, we getting up the next morning. We're gonna do this again.
We'll do it all over again. That's it. Man, well, I like to, hey man, I like to I'm about to get up off here, man, so I can eat. But I like to thank y'all, man, for coming on here.
Oh,
man.
Hey, man,
yeah, no problem.
What time is it? It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Real
man, we been on the phone for hours.
Man, when they peep this out, when they see this podcast, they go like, "Now this was a good podcast."
It was pretty dope. It was dope today. I like
it. And it's gonna be a few people a little pissed at me, but my baby done inspired me right now. Drea, I gotta thank you again, Biggie, for your platform. I sure appreciate you, bro.
Oh yeah, yo.
Y'all keep striving and keep growing. That's all I
All right, y'all too. Y'all peace.
Peace. All right.
Appreciate y'all for coming to Against All Odds podcast. We out.